This is the part I read. Howdy, folks. It's been a long 2 weeks. I'm Tina, aka Teemaw, and I'm so glad you're here this evening. I've missed you since last week, and I appreciate when you spend your time with me. Hold on, I can't see the screen. There we go. I don't know if everything's turned off. I don't know, but we're back. And tonight is hashtag Kim, since Kim Massey, I think it's Massey, commented first. So tonight's giveaway is hashtag Kim, and that is for a $15 coupon code to our shop, as well as Crafts with Crashley Mother's Day butterflies. Thought that's appropriate. And of course, everybody needs a heart colored pencil, right? Like there's 5 different colors of these little colored pencils in there, right? So that's what we're going to give to our winner tonight. A Mother's Day release papers from Crafts with Crashley and a little colored pencil. So that's why we're doing hashtag Kim tonight. Go ahead and put those in there. And howdy, Gamer and Sharon, Cynthia, welcome in. We did have a good time at the retreat, and I appreciate you being here. All right, let's see. Yes, howdy, Nicole. There's Patricia. Everybody's saying howdy, howdy. There's Momo. Berta, seriously, oh dear, still loves ya. So maybe y'all can figure out who got the broken pinky. We'll see. Oh, goodness. Sherry Jones. Howdy, Miss Sherry. Muttnuts here. Mr. Rich is in the house. Yes, maybe we'll get to meet you too, Rich, at one of these retreats one day. Nancy. Howdy. Yes. There's Miss Carrie and Cheryl G, our wonderful mods. I appreciate them. Berta is too. Howdy, Sue Wilson and Lisa Hunt. Let's see. Another Lisa. Tammy. Yep. Berta's intro. Berta's just trouble altogether. Is that right, Tammy? Robin Pennington is in the house. There's Michelle Aston. Joyce runs with scissors. She's still doing it. And Miss Melanie. Diamonds and Dogs. Now I got to finally meet Melanie at the retreat. I got to sit with her at my table, quad tables, you know, they're all grouped together kind of a thing. So I finally got to meet our resident biologist in person and meet her in person. And she's just as fabulous in person and full of knowledge of wealth as she is here on the internet. So Jenna Murray, we did have a good time. Oh, my week felt so off without the live last Friday. That's so sweet of you. I appreciate that. Becky G. Howdy, Miss Becky G. Let's see. Jessica. Hope you're feeling better by now. Let's see. Hope you had a great time at the retreat. I don't know why I'm hearing notifications. And I'm not sure how to turn that off right now. So I'm not sure what that is. We'll see. Cat Hair and Chaos. So that is another Kim. So when is Tall Oaks having their first one? Well, things are still underway. The folks go over there almost every day, and we've gotten starting the painting now. Although the downstairs bathroom is not yet completed, they've run into a little hiccup there. We're trying to work on that. They did get the car lift. There's a car lift in the shop that has to be moved out so they can start the second floor, building the second floor in the shop. So that got moved out while we were gone. So it's slow progress, but that's moved out. Has that been set up yet?
What's that?
The lift, the car lift.
No,
where is it?
Half of it's laying down in the shop. It's all in the shop.
All in the shop, laying down.
We got one that's still standing up, but we're going to leave standing up until we get ready to actually implement it. So,
okay, so then most of the work was planning on where it went outside, getting an auger or renting all the pieces and getting all the drilling the holes in the concrete out there and getting that ready. Yeah. Have you returned that piece yet?
No, not yet.
Okay. So what's left?
So you
want to come tell us? So what's left? How you do this?
So we have to get our concrete forms or they're on there, but then we've got to place the rebar to strengthen the concrete, put that in there. And then we're going to place some bolts in there and have them already lined up so that we can just sit the thing on top of it. So that once we get all that lined up, we'll have the concrete ordered and have it poured in there, set that up, and then we'll start moving the system over.
So there was a big car lift, a very big car lift inside of the shop.
Yeah.
2-story car lift almost. And that has to be taken out. And instead of selling it or rehoming it, enough men wanted to keep it that they were willing to do the work to place it outside, because it supposedly can go outside. And maybe we'll be able to cover that eventually with some sort of carport-like covering eventually, so they can work out there, which will be terrible in the winter, and you'll miss the heated part, but at least you'll have it. Right. So that's what they worked on last week when I was gone. The bathroom has come to a kind of a standstill, and y'all started painting. Right. Okay. So they're doing some of the things. Welcome back. Teemaw says, Case, can't wait to hear all your stories. Heidi Lee, there's Colleen Fisher. Oh, and Cheryl's bagging new drills, she says. All right. There's Crafting with Mary. Now, I did get to meet Mary in person, Jerry. That's what you missed. You missed meeting Mary. So I got to meet her. Mary, depending on how much time we have tonight, I might send you the link. Mary has agreed to come on and be interviewed as well. I didn't know if we'd have enough time tonight or not. So we'll see. But y'all will get to see Mary eventually, because she's agreed to come on. So that'll be great. Olivia, the retreat was great. It started off with a bam or bang. Not sure which one. With a slam. No, we'll see. That's right. It was awesome to meet Mary and Bud. Bud was there. That's right. Howdy, Courtney. That's what I say. Bud. Well, honestly, I'll be honest with you. When I asked him what his name was, I thought he said Mud. I said, Mud? And he said, Bud. I said, okay. All right. That's better than Mud. All right. It wasn't his given name, but it's his nickname.
Gotcha.
Yeah. There's Linda. Diamonds Around the World. Yes. Thoraya. Howdy, Miss Thoraya. And Linda Kendall. There's Kara Howell. Gabrielle Barak is here. And everybody's putting in hashtag Kim, Sherilyn, and Jeanette. Yeah. Hey, Jerry. He left, but I'm still here. The dings, and I don't know how to get rid of them, because there we go. Okay. Let's see. Marion is on the live. Okay. How do we find? I meant to go in and check that, darn it. Can anybody see Marion Lakecraft commenting? Because I haven't yet seen her name. And she says she's been here, and we haven't been able to see her, which is unusual. And I don't understand why. And I've been wondering where she's at and wondering about her RV. Now, we got to see her at the retreat, but she told us that she's been here. Is anybody else seeing Marion Lakecraft comment? Let's look for that. Tana's here. Howdy, Miss Tana. Shay is in the house. Howdy, Shay. Margaret Mull. Chubbs. Okay, Chubbs is a new name. Welcome in. There's Miss Sarah Ann Creations. And Nancy, I've heard all about you. So I feel like I know you already. And I can't wait to meet you, Nancy. There you go. Terry Custodio. Nancy Lazaretto. Sandy Chen. Hope you're doing well, Sandy. Karina's here. And Brenda. Let's see. The cutest Faye. Ooh, that's the cutest Faye right there. That's a new name. Welcome in. There's Rosalind, Brandy True. Brandy, I had to rebuy. I went ahead and let's see. I'm trying to also see if anybody has mentioned anything about Marion. Oh, there's Crashley's in the house. Jamie. Only a few weeks. Okay. Has anybody yet seen Marion here? Because I have yet to see. The retreat, Melissa, was in Michigan. Roscommon, Michigan. At let's see, Ralph A. McMullen's Center. It's owned by the Department of Natural Resources. It was unusual. It was like a camping retreat. So it was different. It's my first time on the live, says the cutest Faye. Well, welcome in. And there's Diamonds in Decaf and Cheryl Katz. Diamonds in Decaf. I met Anna too. Sorry, because you know your name went in there. And I've got something here to show y'all that she made for me, and it was so sweet. I wore it the whole time. Diamond painting with Coco. Okay, I guess I'm going to leave this notification thing going until, if it keeps happening, I'll have to call J-Paw in here. So unless he's turned me on out there and he can hear me, J-Paw, I don't know how to turn these notifications off because they're always off in the past, but now they're not. So I don't know. Let's see who else might be in the house. Shells is here. And Jamie Wolf. Bonsoir, Danielle. And of course, Danielle is the enabler. And she keeps telling me when there's a Pachi Petite. And the last 2 weeks I've been sucked in and I want another one. I don't know if this is good or bad. Okay, so when the notifications keep coming up here on, they keep dinging. Let me look at something.
You can't hear them.
I can hear them.
Oh, we can't hear them.
Well, I do. Why are there two of those out?
I don't know.
Is it because of that?
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
I just don't know why they keep dinging. It's never done that before. The microphone is in use. That ain't it. Speakers. Is it the speakers? Should the speakers be off?
No.
No?
No.
Okay. Well, I don't know.
You can mute your, and it won't make a sound. Is that what you're saying?
Well,
yeah.
Can they hear me if I mute it? Y'all let me know. I'm going to mute this and y'all let me know. But I keep hearing the dinging notifications go on.
Oh, yeah. Just mute
right here. Mute this.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Y'all tell me.
I'll tell you right now.
Okay. I am muted. Can you still hear me? Tell me. Okay. Bonnie, Cheryl Katz, Bonnie's mad at you, she says. Okay. Yes, they can still hear me. So I muted that. I won't be able to hear the notifications anymore. So good. I tell you, when you take the computer different places, all the settings change and you don't never know what to expect when you get set back up. So yeah. Okay, let's see. Carrie Phillips, howdy, and Lori, Crafty Dog Mom NBA. Well, that's a new one. Welcome in, Lori. I've not read that name before. I don't recall. Howdy, Miss Jeanette. Doing pretty well. It's been sunshiny and beautiful weather here this week. Finally in May. We're having, March, April weather, but it's finally here in May. It's beautiful. Finally. Jan Venters and Karen Huslig. Everybody's putting hashtag Kim in there. Christy Benoit's in the house. Yes. And there's our Crashley GMR. Please say hi to Marion Lakeclaff. She is here, but not showing in our chat. We have no idea how to fix that. Does anybody else know how to fix seeing Marion Lakecraft's comments? Because I don't know how to do that, but we need to do that. And let's see. Matt's in the house. Howdy there. Yep, Chubbs was new too. Kim Anderson is in here. Everybody's saying howdy. There's Lee. Howdy, Lee. Allie is here. There's Miss Shelley, Michelle Morris. Bonsoir. Comment ça va? Ditzy. Howdy, Ditzy. Hope you're doing well. Everybody's saying hey to Marion. That's good. They are saying hey to Marion. Although, Marion, I don't know why we're not seeing you, honey. That's so weird. It's so weird. Now I've got to get used to putting a different name with Diamonds and Decaf. Diamonds and Decaf is Anna. Diamonds and Decaf is Anna. And she sat in front of me, so I got to talk to her too at the retreat. Yes, that's right. Dipping time. Howdy, Miss Rhonda. How are you? And there's Mr. Kerwin. He's in the house. Yes. Let's see. If you ever need, just holler. A few more sets of hands. We will, Crashley. That's coming soon. We're going to need that. Let's see. How are those Amazon boxes? I don't know. What Amazon boxes? Which ones? I'm not remembering. Sorry. fascinating thing about bolts and lifts that I've ever heard. Oh, goodness gracious. Everybody's saying hey to J-Paw. I turned you on to be able to sit and watch while I ate dinner. Made French toast with Hawaiian sweet rolls. Sounds yummy. Sounds yummy. Mary's face. Oh, goodness. There's Lily. Tonight, I'm not fixed at all. No worries. I didn't plan on doing anybody tonight. So it's all right, Mary. Berta will do anything for attention. Right, Melanie? I think we're trying to figure that out. Yeah, I can't wait for the story, says Berta. Howdy, Kate from Tennessee. Welcome in. And there's our Lillian Thompson. Marquita, Kiki is here in the house. My retreat's going to be Tall Oaks. And if anybody wants to get on that waiting list, I say waiting list, but you can send an email to me at talloaksretreat@gmail.com. That easy. It just says, hey, I'm interested when you get going. And that way we'll send out, emails to keep things flowing in the beginning, right? So just talloaksretreat@gmail.com. And that way, again, we'll just have you on a list. Doesn't mean you're committed or anything like that. But we went to Mingle in the Mitten up there. Mindy Dipple and Karen Hagerman, who live in Michigan, had it this year at Roscommon. So that's what we had. Caroline Cock is here. Eve. Oh, goodness. Oh, that's so sweet, Eve. Now, I know Eve was thinking about me. Let me show y'all how I know Eve was thinking about me. Plug that up there. All right. Eve was thinking about me. And because she sent it to me a picture. Where'd you send that, Eve? Oh, goodness. It wasn't on Messenger then. Did you do it on Instagram? Maybe she did on Instagram. Oh, goodness. I didn't see the last of Diamond Art Club's releases, and now I'm over there and I see, so they're doing 10 tomorrow. Oh, goodness gracious. Where did you send that to me, Eve? I know you sent it to me. And I'm trying to figure out where, because I didn't see it in my Facebook Messenger. But I know you sent it to me. Oh, you sent it in an email, didn't you? I think I remember that now. I think you sent an email. So I don't know if I downloaded it or not. Probably not. Ah, shucks. Well, Eve was at Costco. And she had, those real big Squishmallows, the 24-inch Squishmallows, the biggest ones they make. Well, she was at Costco and had a picture with one of those Squishmallows and sent it to me. So I love that. Squishmallows in the wild. I love it. I have 2 of those. I sent pictures back to her. Yes. Let's see. Sheldon and Marla is here. DP with Jackie. Jenny. And Gail's here. Yes. Crafting. Yep. Let's see. And yep, she doesn't come up. I'm not seeing Marion. Okay, they're not seeing her. Okay, so that's just north of you, Melissa, huh? That'd be a good one for you to go to then next year. Let's see. A camping retreat would be cool. It depends on your expectations. Brandy. Howdy, LNL. That sounds like a new name to me as well. Let's see. Oh, there she is. There it is. Here is Eve with the big old Squishmallow. Ha ha. It's not coming across well on my screen, but that is her. And I liked those pictures. Now, see, I can resist those. It's the big rainbow one. That one I had to have. Melanie said, what did you say? What are you doing? Melanie sent pictures. I finally saw the giggle fits in person. Oh my gosh, those look horrible. They're horrible. She caught me giggling in person. I couldn't help it, and I was crying. That was actually Bud right there, standing next to me. I don't know. We were showing him those videos that you made, Crashley. Oh, help me. Putting on the white tooth things and the CGM monitor. So they were hilarious. It was late at night. Yeah. Nope. Can't see you, Marion. Okay. So thank you for sending those pictures. Okay, and I am still not seeing Marion yet. We've got to figure this out. I wonder what if you changed something, Marion? I don't know. All right, we can hear him all. Okay. Yes, Thariah. Square Pixie Dust 341 Violet has come back in stock, and it should be in stock, hon. Let's see. That should be in stock. There's several things that have come back in stock. Square Glitter 744 is back in stock, along with the Square Pixie Dust 341. And there's a couple more crystals that are back in stock, 169, some like that. They're still coming in. Miss Nikki, howdy do. And yes, you are guilty, Danielle. Oh, goodness gracious. Pashi Pins group there. Yep. I've diamond painted only about 1 hour in a week due to this darn loom stuff. Oh, my goodness. Loom stuff. So you started something new, Bonnie? Is that what you did? Wow. Hello, everybody. Howdy, Eileen. Welcome in. We had summer-like heat today. 95 degrees, Anna. Are you in Northern California? Is that where you are? Did I remember that correctly? Oh, goodness. Wow. Ours was just beautiful in the 70s. It's beautiful. Kate, you got a Pashi too? Ah, Kate, which one did you get? There were two that I really liked. There really was, but I got the pretty rainbow one. It cost more money. Did she go out and come back in? Marion, they're wanting to know if you went out and came back in. I do not know why we're not seeing her. We got to fix that. Let's see. Oh, creating with the looms. Gotcha. So she's starting to create, has a different craft, huh? That's what she's doing. Breaking me with these new signings and release papers. Nikki says she's going broke with Crashley release papers. I'll have to watch the replay. No worry, Michelle. Oh, check the mute list. Really? Where would that mute list be? Does anybody know that? And where would I find that? Y'all let me know. Who said that? Jeanette. Let me know if there's a mute list, especially you YouTube folks. Anybody know about a mute list? Let me know how to find that. No worries, Anna. I just remembered. Thank you. She finally did change her screen name. I appreciate that. I won't have to remember that every time. I got a nice setup. I found I need my loom elevated. So I have a lazy Susan and a mounted canvas stacked and the loom on top. Ooh, so she's been doing a completely new craft. Sonia's here. Sue Bell's in the house. I got to see her and hug her neck a few times at the retreat. Let's see. Cynthia was asking Lisa, where do you live? Because it's the same 93 degrees. Wow, I thought Lisa lived in Pennsylvania or something. I don't know. It's been a few weeks. Yes, it has. Bakersfield. Oh, Lisa Hunt says she lives in Bakersfield. Tanis is here. Howdy. Welcome in. I might be sneezing. I don't know. I feel like a sneeze is coming on. I don't know. Whew. All right. Judy Stevenson. I'm going to my first retreat and I need some suggestions for my wish list. Okay. Teemaw, are you grounded? I have my foot on a grounding mat now. So I don't have to wear the socks right now unless it's cold and I wanted to ground too. I could wear socks on the mat. So I don't have to do that anymore. I'm making Afghan block stitch, they're saying. Pick was sent my email. Yeah, couldn't find it. Lickley is here. Thank you, E, for doing that. I appreciate it. So Blingy's in the house. Now I want to tell you, So Blingy was one of the sponsors for the Mingle Retreat. And they were fantastic because they gave, 40-something little freebies in our bag. So I'm going to show you all those too in a minute. Still trying to figure out why my messenger will not go through. Cheryl Cass. LNL. Oh, Pink Poodle's here. Oh, no, you have a headache. Girl. Goodness gracious. And thank you. Don't forget to hit the like button, she says. I'm going to finish my Bewitched Buddies this week. I had to contact Dreamer because I was about 300 short. Oh, stink. I'm glad you got them, though. Every time I'm out and about, I take pictures of everything. Squishmallow, she does. Sarah Ann does send me new stuff. I think Ashley sent me a picture. They have Squishmallow cereal. I had no idea. And Sarah Ann sent me stuff. I think it was puzzles. Wasn't it, Sarah Ann, that you had sent? I think so. Yes. Melissa, oh, you're talking about the Mitten in the Mingle Retreat. Are you connected with Mindy Dipple on Facebook? And there's also, if not, I would message Mindy Dipple about that. Yes. RVA, so you're the Richmond, Virginia one. Yes, you'll be an expert before long, Judy. It'll be fun. Great pick of view with Liz at the retreat. With Liz, this is Diamond Painting with Coco. Well, welcome in, Coco, and that's a newer name too. Oh, who do I know you, Coco? Because if I do, I'm sorry that I haven't recognized that name. And thank you. So Lizzie showed you the picture of us at the retreat. Marion said this is the only live she does not show up on. So maybe some setting on your end. Well, I will have to figure that out. I'm going to need help, and I need to make a note of it. Let me at least make a note of that to check. Let me make a to-do list real quick. Check on Marion in YouTube. There we go. I don't know yet how to fix that. We would have to figure that out, Marion, because we can't have you not being seen. That's for sure. All right, let's see. Thank you, Sandy. 27 people. I'm not hit the like button. Oh, did Crystal 561 come back and stop? Oh, the round Crystal 561? I've ordered it. I think I've ordered that one. So no, that one hasn't come back yet, Christine, if I believe correctly. I think. Yes. Well, I hope you have fun. I think that one's supposed to be bigger, isn't it, Judy? What? The square pixie 341, for pity's sake. Let's go look. Hold your horses. Let's go check it, everybody. Hold on. Give me a second. I can't do it on the computer since I'm on my phone. That's the wrong button, I think. No, there it is. Let's see. Now, if J-Paul could hear me, maybe he could fix it. But we're going to try to do this. We'll try to look. Let's go here and see if I can do this on my phone. I can't do all the things on my phone, but I was pretty sure Square Dust 341 that I put that in stock. Let's see. All right, hold your horses. Let's see what I got here. That would have been, that's the wrong sheet there. I don't know. We're going to have to, if I can't get this done in the next 30 seconds, Square Dust right here. Let's go see. Well, you're right. I did put it in. We went over those when Cheryl came in. Okay, I can't remember how many we got. I can't. But I'll go ahead and put in this many. And so I'll have to update that. Okay, here we go. I will tell y'all though that it is a slightly different shade. And that's what we had to evaluate. But now that I put that one in stock for y'all. Okay. Does that mean I didn't put the square glitter 744 in stock?
Are you talking about 341?
Yes.
It is.
No, I just did it. It does not. I just put it into stock. What I don't know is how much we got. I don't remember because I thought I had already done this. Let's see if I put the glitter in stock. And I did not do that either. Okay, I'm so sorry. I thought I had done all the things. So that means these other things I have to deal with too. So I'm making myself another note. I thought I did those things and apparently I did not. So stock on, sorry guys, I'm sorry. So square crystals and then the glitter 744 and the dust 341. Okay, well, I appreciate y'all asking me because I thought I'd already done it. So it is, those are in. So sorry about that. I appreciate it. And thank you, Heidi, for that. Appreciate it. Oh, Southern California, Anna. Okay, Southern. Okay, so that's why you're not that far from Nicole, I guess, right? Melinda Hands, howdy. The Loom Room, create with the loom. How about that? Oh no, what happened to Eileen? We're doing great. Just got an e-pen for my birthday. Can't wait to try it. Oh, that's cool, Eileen. I don't know if y'all got to see the reviews. So what was really cool is I was able to film the reviews and get them scheduled. So it was really neat because one went up the day I'm packing, and then the other one went up after I'd gotten back, but Cheryl was still here, and it just popped it since I said it ahead of time, scheduled it. So I really liked the way that worked. And so I've reviewed 7, 8, 9 on camera, at least 9, but I did get 2 more, and I don't even think that are worth the review. So right now the Pigmondu is still the winner on that e-pen, and I do love it. I used it at the retreat the whole time. Mostly, I still use my Ivy's Dazzler pen, and a few other pens that I love. Hey guys, I'm leaving work, trying to listen in between service. Okay, Angelina, well, hopefully you have a safe drive home. It was more expensive. Yes, that one was a Fordite pen. That one was. Lisa Hunt is in California. Okay, I got that mixed up. Right. Same with me, Cheryl. I didn't know if I would even use it as much because of the way that Fordite pen was turned, but it was rainbow and beautiful, and I put my name on it, so I got it. Matt's 49 in Pennsylvania. Sun did come out a bit and got almost to 60. I love when the sun comes out. What benefit do you get from being grounded? Oh, Melinda, there's a whole long list of it, but a lot of it is it helps regulate your heartbeat. It helps with inflammation. It helps you with stress levels, a lot of things like that. Oh, so San Diego. Oh, really? Anna's in San Diego? For real, Anna? Oh, that reminds me, folks. I forgot. I found out that Josiah is going to be he's got orders, and on the 20th of May, he's going to be landing in San Diego. That's what reminded me. So he's coming into San Diego, where they are going to be evaluating him for the level of disability he's going to be released at. Now, granted, if he stayed in till he was supposed to, that's just December. So it's really not that early, but at least they have finally got paperwork going, and at least they're finally, May is still better than December. So he'll be flying into San Diego on the 20th and going through evaluation process as to what level of disability that he'll be at. He doesn't know any more than that, and he has not been doing very well. Overall, that's not good. Go to the YouTube studio. Let me write this down. YouTube studio. And thank you, Ellen. I appreciate this. And scroll down to moderation, and then down to hidden users. Okay. So do you think somebody just maybe accidentally hit something and that's how that worked? I don't know, but that'd be good. You got the light teal Pashi. Pretty, Kate. Pretty. Again, there was 2 more I really like. Angelina, I spent the last week trying to get my order ready. You might want to wait till we release the new sparklers, Angelina. Just saying. I just know how you are, and you might want to wait. So we'll see. Lisa's been to San Diego. Marion said this is the only live. Yep. Okay. Howdy, John. Let's many new ones coming. Yes. Through Bakersfield a few times. Jennifer Dopp is here, and so is Dawn with John. Howdy. And Barbara Thompson. Yes, Angelina. Yes, there'll be new ones. Not a ton, but at least it's something new in the mix. Too much sugar and carbs in that cereal for you, Teemaw. Probably. Probably. Coco is, I'm Ramey. I've been here before. It's hard to remember. I'm sorry, Diamond Painting with Coco. You're right. I've got to work on my memory, which reminds me, have any of y'all taken mushroom supplements? And I think the one for memory might be lion's mane. I can remember right. I think it's lion's mane. Has anybody here done mushroom supplements? Because I want to know. I need to know if I should get some shrooms. I messaged my doctor, and they're like, "Oh, we highly recommend the mushroom supplements, especially lion's mane." I'm like, "Okay." Now they didn't say which one, but they like the mushrooms. Getting used to low sodium diet. No way, Jose. I would hate that. 60 people. See, Virginia's going to be a big one. So it's Sparkle Dust and Diamonds. Howdy, welcome in, Sean. Howdy, Sean. Canatster. Canaster? Maybe. Yeah, that's a lot, isn't it? Promise it gets easier over time. Just gonna alert, not feeling so wonderful. Oh, I hope you feel better. Sparkle dust. Oh, yes. Jenna is going to RVA because that's what Nicole said. Isn't she going to stay with you, Jenna? Or you got her talked into going, I think. Howdy, Patricia. Good evening to you, too. Yes, Judy, it is. We will have so much fun. Lots of things planned. So Ashley is going as well. She tried to get me to go, but that's too far. It was too far of a drive to Michigan. That was our first and last year. It took about a 12-hour drive. So the first night we went to pick up Jenny Eves in Indianapolis, drove 2 more hours and spent the night there, so that the next day we only had a 4-hour drive. So it's a pretty long time to go for such a short period of 2.5 days. So that's we're going to just start having them here and having them longer. And I won't have to travel. I did okay, and Cheryl did a fantastic job making it as comfortable for me as she could. I've not traveled without Jerry, so she did very good at that. Slept in the same hotel room the first night with Cheryl and Jenny, and it turned out just fine. As long as I got my sound box and my my mask on, eye mask, I'm good. I'm golden. So everything worked out fine, and it really did. Many are rounds for DAC tomorrow. Really, Cheryl? I didn't even pay attention. Okay. I live very close, so I'm not staying at the hotel, but I think that will be okay. Oh, gotcha, Judy. Nancy Fox is here. Finally got to see her again. It's been a minute. Got to see her at this last retreat too. Oh, Pink Poodle is driving from Louisiana, picking up a couple people on the way. Now that sounds fun. Hopefully we won't get into any trouble. Great videos on the e-pens. They're a type you haven't done. Correct. And I loved it. I love the e-pen. And I read all that. It's Maria. Howdy, Miss Maria. Welcome in. I got all your information, but it was while I was at the retreat, so I haven't been able to gather all that. Maria, you are welcome. That's what I was hoping, is that you would put together a post just like you showed me. Say, my building needs about these things and about this many, and maybe people could privately message you for the address. Would that work? Because I was hoping that you could get that done. If you could do that, that'd be great. Howdy, Miss Nicole. I'm glad you made it home, and I hope you've caught up on your sleep. Talk about a long way to travel. When those folks travel by airplane across country, I don't like traveling by plane. That's something else. I don't mind traveling in the car, but it's just a long time sitting. I'd rather do that than a plane, though. Yeah, so I don't know. We'll check the setting. Maybe Nicole's know about that, but we'll check all this other setting stuff, the moderation thing. I'll check with that later. And we're having Mother's Day lunch tomorrow for Mother's Day, so this will be the first potluck. I'll not bring my cheesecake. Was told no mothers are to bring anything. Oh, well, that's so nice, Lisa. Everybody else is going to do it for you. Eileen got the Picmondu. Did you say the Fordite pen was the one you liked the best? It was beautiful. There were 2 other ones that I put my name in on. One was like a coppery, shimmery one, and another one was a purpley pink. And I really liked those. I liked the size and the look of them. I thought that they were very symmetrical and would fit nice in my hand, but I could not resist the rainbow Fordite because of its beauty. I do not know how it will fit my hand, but it was beautiful. Mutnet says it was 79 and sunny there in Maryland today. Fantastic. Thank you, son, for coming out. Marissa's here. Yes. Glad to hear he'll be stateside soon. I know you. Yes, you have no idea. He's been left too long alone. So he's been over there since April of last year alone. So we need to community moderation. Thank you, L&L. So I'm just very grateful. And night, Lisa, and hope it all works out. We'll see. Lion's mane is fantastic. Yay. Absolutely. All medicinal mushrooms are awesome, especially lion's mane. We use Real Mushrooms brand. Okay. Again, Real Mushrooms. I have no idea. I just see these ads pop up and thought about it. That's great news. At least Josiah's medical discharge is in progress, kind of. That they're starting the ball rolling, right? I don't know how long it'll take. Regardless of percentage, he can't. Let's see. Just know, regardless of percentage, he can, once he is out, he can go back for reevals and increases. Really? Okay, thank you. I appreciate knowing some of this. What's hard is all the different things that goes on when you so you have Josiah and his medical and emotional issues going on, and you try not to worry about that. There's nothing I can do at this point except for, try to talk to him and encourage him. You have other people that are going through relationship issues or, life struggles, and it's it's like juggling a lot of different balls and trying to keep, the business going and the family life going, and then the new business trying to get it started, and all of the emotional things trying to keep them all being juggled and not dropped, right? Staying with Jenna and going to the retreat. Yep, that's what I thought. I thought that is what you told me. There's Mr. King. He's in here. Yes. Can't wait 66 days. Oh, the anticipation is certainly part of it because it will be over before you know it. I had to share a room with Jenny at one of the retreats, and she was snoring and you stop that. Quit telling on her. Now quit telling on her. Oh, goodness. Thank you, Maria. I appreciate that. I'm not going. Can't afford to go yet. Maybe one day, Lisa. I was dead to the world on Monday and half on Tuesday. 16 plus hours of traveling. Yep. It's just, it takes so much to get ready for it and to go and to recuperate. It's a lot. Yes, me too, Nancy. I'm excited for if we can get it going. Oh, howdy, Denise. Welcome in. I saw your email and Serenity replied to you, I believe, Denise. I don't think you needed me any longer, I think. A longer retreat. Yes, I just want to go and settle in and just be able to craft longer. That's what I really want to know. Could not drive home and stayed an extra day. Oh, that's right. So Cheryl, an extra 2 days or something. So we got home at 8:00 on Sunday night, 8:00 my time, and Cheryl left Tuesday afternoon. But we got a lot work done. We didn't get to design, but we evaluated drills, named drills, and we had to all the drills that come in different shades. Very frustrating. So we have to evaluate, will this work for that drill? Can it work? Or do we have to call it something else? And that's what we spent 2 days doing. So anyway, my mom has requested my lemon blueberry scones for Mother's Day. Wow, that's nice. It's nice that you can make something like that for her too, though. So that's nice. Kim's saying, hope you have a good Mother's Day. Oh, thank you. Let's see. Yeah, so to drive the 12 hours here, she couldn't drive 3 more to Kansas City safely that evening. So she spent the night, but she ended up staying 1 more, and we ended up working the 2 days. Yes, it does sound yummy, doesn't it? It really does. Lemon blueberry. That does. Sounds yummy. Did you try the snails? She did not. We didn't. We didn't do anything like that. No odd taste, but Jerry did steaks on the grill. That's right. We came home to steaks at 8:00 that night. They were good. It was great. Fun Size Angel is here. It was yummy. My first live officially living on the East Coast, Marissa. Now we know the pain of people having to stay up late to watch. Oh, Marissa, so sorry that's happened. Oh, yeah, but I'm glad you got moved. I used to help veterans apply for an increase in disability. Really, Nancy? Well, if I don't remember all the people who say for help, maybe reach out if I say, which one of y'all said that y'all know this? Quit telling her you're ready to tell on what. Uh-oh. Who said who? What? Tell her no rush. I'm good for now. Okay, great. 6.5 weeks to Great Lakes Escape. That's Eve's first retreat. How about them apples? Natalie's here. Natalie Victoria's here. Steaks yum. That's right. Okay. So here is the retreat bag. So that was either this or like a light blue, kind of like a oceanside bag. They made cute little wooden mushroom trinkets with our names on them. So they were customized. And then they had this cute little Mingle in the Mitten charm on the bags. So that was sweet. And they had, okay, the shirts I couldn't wear. Well, first of all, it was freezing. So we get there and it's freezing. It rained all day long when we got there on Thursday. All day long it was raining and it was low 40s and I was frozen. So we had to unload in the rain. And granted that Jenny and Cheryl probably did most of that while I was moving it to the room. Oh yeah, Crafting with Mary's going to be there too. Has anyone tried the Pepperidge Farm lemon blueberry bed? Hadn't heard of that one. Oh, Stacy's here. I got I got something here to show from you tonight, Stacy. Even I'll be driving together. Oh, cool. Sparkle Dust. Yes, you will get to meet her. So when we were supposed to all wear our little lady t-shirts with this low cut V-neck right here and these high sleeves, it was really cold that day. And most of us did not wear that all day. And some of us didn't wear it at all. So I just put mine, Melanie just put hers right here over her shirt and took a picture in that. So I just hung it under my jacket. So anyway, I love the color of this shirt. It's real cute. But yeah, they were a little snug. They were a little tight because they were women's sizes, and that's something I was used to. I was not. Oh, I forgot about that. I forgot. So it's raining and yucky, and we're getting set up in the room, and I got to admit, I was just a little afraid. The mattresses are like 5 inches, 6 if we're really lucky, covered in plastic, and just remind me of. I wouldn't say a children's camp because it was a step up from that, but maybe a youth camp or I don't know. I'm not sure how else to do it. It was shared bathroom. So we housed in 2 cabins. One is a large, one's a small. And the large cabin housed 32 people. So there were 16 rooms and 32 people. There was a men's and a women's bathroom, and there were 3 men. So those 3 men got a bathroom to themselves while the rest of the cabin had to share 2 toilet stalls and 3 sinks. So maybe it was 4, but anyway, we had to share, I think it was 3 sinks and 2 toilet stalls and 2 showers. So that was kind of a different mode, and it worked out, but it was still, I don't know, a little strange for me to be going to a retreat like that. I'm not used to a cabin like retreat that was also kind of reminiscent of, see, I'm not the only one. Nicole says we were roughing it. Okay. I'm just saying it's not just my perception. It was a lot of our perception that I was just a little nervous with those little mattresses, etc., and about the old metal lamps on the built-in desk look like something my grandfather might have. So I was a little concerned about that. Granted, we stayed in the craft room most of the time, so that had nicer facilities, nicer restrooms up there. So it did all work out. The tables were pretty narrow, only 18-inch wide tables, but we put 2 together and we shared, kind of. I didn't put ours 2 together because I raised mine up. But anyway, it all worked out. It really ended up being enough table space for us. We just weren't prepared. Melanie says, I'm too old to sleep in a bunkhouse on a plastic mattress. Yeah, kind of like that, right? I wouldn't have thought twice about using the men's room if there were no men in there. Actually, I have not even cared if there were men in there. I needed to be in there. Probably, and that's what we thought when we first walked in, because we were like, that actually was the first bathroom we walked in, because all the bathrooms doors were open and we're just walking in because we didn't see the men's sign, and we're like, oh, this stinks. Oh, this has a urinal. Oh gosh, do we have to share this with the men that are using the urinal? Come to find out, it was the men's room. So if we had to, that would have been one thing, but it was just different. Okay, it was different because you go to a hotel room and you share the bathroom with who you're in the room with, and I'm not used to going down the hall and sharing a bathroom that way. Melanie says it was gross. It was gross, she says. So anyway, we made do. We got through the freezing cold, and I mean freezing cold. It was 30 something at night and wet. So it was cold. Sue Bell said, holy smokes, the bed was hurting me. That's why I left Sunday evening. Sue slept on it 2 nights and it was killing her. The mattresses were lucky if they were 6 inches of that. Bud said he was in shaving and girls kept coming in. I had no idea, Mary. You know, if the door is open, you can't even see that it says men. And maybe these women didn't even know that it was also a men's bathroom. Crashley managed to call me every time I was in the bathroom. It sounds like it was a perfect place for me to mess with everyone. Howdy, Mama B. Brenda, how you doing? Well, the first impression was, what have I gotten myself into? I've come a long way for that. It was our first impression. That was, what have I done? And we're just here to socialize, craft, engage. And that's what we did. So in the end, we left with, it was a good time, and we did have a good time together. Now, let me show some of the things in this that came in this bag. I did get, here is my goodie bag from Anna. And she was so sweet. She gave us this goodie bag. I forgot to share it with Jerry. So if he's listening, he might want to be nice so he can get some goodies. But those are all the goodies. And this is from Anna. Now, I have already used this pretty pin, the diamond pins. So she was so sweet. I got to find where my bracelets went. I may have taken it off and I don't think I put it back in here. I think I wore it home and put it in my bathroom. Oh, Karen was so sweet. This was laying on my desk, on my table. She saw this and said, I thought you would have had to get it. It's called a lot of axolotls. I've never seen this before, but there was a surprise axolotl in here. I have forgotten to even show Charity at this point, but this is the one I got. So she sat at my table the whole time, and I appreciate that. Karen, that was thoughtful of you. So she even has sunglasses, but she knew I liked axolotls, and she said, I had to get that for you. I was hoping to see more video clips of fun moments from the retreat. My idea of camping is a holiday and without room service. My idea of camping is a holiday and without room service. I don't do camping style. I don't like bugs or nature really, unless I'm inside in a bug-free environment. You wouldn't like being near the lake. It was a very short walk, a pretty short walk to the lake. Let me get those pictures. But there was swarming bugs that had come out after the rain, apparently. So let me go get the lake pictures, because here's the picture of our group of ladies that was there. As you can see, where most of us are wearing jackets that day. Pretty cool. So my shirt was inside my jacket, not really on. Melanie's was over here laying on top of her, so she wasn't wearing it either. Anyway. But Bud took the pictures. So Bud's a photographer. Mary's Bud is a photographer. And he took the picture with a drone. So that was unique and cool. That's never happened before. Let's see. Okay, here is the walkway to the lake. Look at that. Pretty cool walkway, right? So this whole wooden walkway goes through the woods and through a boggy area. And that walkway was there. That was pretty cool. Here I am at the lake with Kel. Kel's one of the reasons I went to this retreat, because I hadn't seen her in a couple of years, nor had I seen Jenny. And these two gals were some of the reasons I went to this retreat. So there we are at the lake. We walked through the woods and went to the lake. The lighting was horrible. I didn't take the pictures, but we had fun. It was just a nice little walk. Here was the camp out fire roasting marshmallows, but s'mores. But I did not go out there. You see everybody with hoods on their heads. I didn't go out there. I wanted to diamond paint and not be out in the cold. And that's what it was, cold. So they did that. That's my do supplier, huh? Boggy and buggy. Yes. 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 The walk was nice and being with friends was nice. yeah. So here is the, here we go. Here is a video crash. Let's see. Well, there goes my sound again. Hold your horses. Hold on, hold on. They updated my phone. I don't know how to do this. There we go. I think. The update on my phone, of course, comes and I don't know how to do it. Okay, let's see. Here is the place where we crafted, okay? Not where we slept, but where we crafted. I say it is. There it is. To our cabins. Parking is here. We have to walk down here. Meals. And today is the warmest, sunniest day it's been, in the 50s. Yesterday was very cold, the 40s, 30s at night, and overcast, and Thursday it rained all day and freezing. So that's maintenance. But we walk through there to our cabins, which is back there. One's there and one's over there. There's several. We just used two. And this is the resource center. Here, it is also the meal hall. So as you check in here, we're very, very close to the beach. It's just a short walk through the woods and a cool bridge. And that's our little spot. So there we go. And so once the rain cleared off, it was pretty nice. And you go through, you know, an older cabin, like that's the resource center. And you go through there and then take a left, and then there's the meal hall. So there you go. Very cabinish like. Yeah, Dirty Dancing Bridge. Oh yeah, how did it start? So we get there, rainy, cold. Jenny and Cheryl were one of the first ones going into we might be the first ones actually in the cabins, or really close to it. And they're unloading and we're getting it set up. And I go back out the door and they're pulling away. They're leaving me in Cheryl's car. Apparently they're going to go to the crafting place and get our stuff set out in the foyer early, back up and do it since it's all rainy. But they didn't wait for me. They left. Well, here come Melanie and Berta. So I met Melanie for the first time, and I think we went and saw their room and then go back out for their last bit of luggage. And Berta is coming up again. She's wearing flip-flops, mind you, and a tank top. Now, she does have a jacket over the tank top, but she's wearing flip-flops in this freezing weather. I'm freezing. And she's walking up the sidewalk, pulling her luggage, and there's about a lip between the sidewalk and the entrance to this little cabin. And she's looking at me and not paying attention to where she's walking. And she completely trips and falls down in front of me while I'm holding the door open to the cabin, because it locks on you when you shut it. So I'm holding it open so she can go into it. And she falls down right in front of me. I can't do anything about it. So fast it happens. I couldn't catch her, nothing. And she was like, oh, and so we had to get her set up and we had to go lay her down and get her an ice pack. And of course she's like, no. Yeah, you did introduce me to Melanie and then you left. Yes, that is true. And anyway, it started immediately turning black and blue. And yes, she did break it. She denied breaking it. And she lived all weekend without it. But she did end up getting a cast-like thing on her arm to stabilize her pinky for 4 to 6 weeks on Tuesday. So Melanie was out that first night finding a Walmart. She wanted to take Berta to the emergency room, but they found a Walmart. She found a brace and whatnot. And I think Berta slept in it for a part of the night and then ended up with it off. She didn't want it. It was too restricting. And now she has one on her for sure. Yep. Berta pulled a Cheryl, right? So now we've had Cheryl with a broken hand wrist and then Berta with a broken pinky. But has video Cheryl driving. I'll send you a few. Oh, so let's see. They are talking about Teemaw loves Crashley. That's what Crashley said. What is that about? I don't know yet what that's about. I don't know what you're doing, Crash. uh, so Debbie Rice, are you on here, Debbie? Did I say hi to you tonight? Anyway, Debbie says, yesterday I wore something from 5 years ago and it fit. I am so proud of myself. It was a pair of socks, but still, let's be positive here. So she sent me that. It was supposed to pop up while you were showing us your phone, but it didn't. Oh, you stinker. Yeah, you stinker. Let's see. I thought Mindy sent me something. So as we were packing up Saturday night, there was only a handful of us in there that late. It was midnightish. And I'm packing up my bag and I find inside my bag something that I had put in there before I left. I went down to tell Serenity and Charity goodbye that morning I was leaving, and I went to kiss them goodbye, and I saw something in their room, and I'm like, oh my gosh, where did you get those? And I'm like, do these do this special thing? And they're like, yes. And I'm like, why can I take them with me? So I put them in my bag very last minute as I'm leaving, and I forgot all about them until midnight Saturday night. I don't have sound at the moment. Gotcha. Howdy, Chris and Dana Marie. So this is what Mindy has. Let's see. I don't know if you're going to be able to see this at all. Let's see.
What the heck just happened? The lights went out, and then the lights came back on. What in the world? Worth the wait. But Teemaw, people get to see it, right? That's right. Team is special right there, baby. I know it. That's right. I walked into Serenity's room to tell her goodbye, and I looked over in the corner and said, "What are them things?" Oh, Mom, they light up. I said, "Get them to me." So wait a minute. You're telling me we don't have space for nothing? We don't have space for nothing. This was in my craft bag, and I had it the whole trip. Well, I'm so glad she remembered. There we go. Thanks for sharing.
Anyway, so I remember that the last minute. They were very cool. So the hat and the shoes both were like blinking and blinking. It was wonderful. I loved it. But again, I had in my head thought I was going to do that when they did the cookout thing, or not the cookout, the s'mores. Totally forgot about it until midnight on that night. So anyway, that was fun for a minute. I just turned the lights out and then turned those on. Let's see what else we got in this bags. These cute little bags. They branded everything. Mingle in the mitten. Yeah, they can see me from the space station, huh? Yes. So we got this from Artist Resin Crafts. She made everybody a stand with their name on it, a phone stand. So these were at everybody's tables, and you just put your phone on there, and she put everybody's names on them. So that was really special of her to do that. Really generous. And then Chris made Mingle in the Mitten little resin cover minders with those stickers on them. And I'm not sure, Desert Creations there, Tammy Burling, look at that. She made these little, I think the characters were different on each keychain there. But here is So Blingy's little pouch that I got, a blue and green sea turtle. Now, when I opened my bag, because they called me before Berta, and she's sitting next to me, she's like oohing and gooing and guying over this green and blue bag, because those are her favorite colors. See, there's So Blingy right there. They have a Facebook group and on Instagram as well. Here you go. Thank you for your order. There you go. But this was so cute. So Blingy, are you still here? Is this a particular name for this pouch that you use? But everybody got one, different fabrics. So when Berta got hers, it had a black background with beautiful, colorful flowers on it. I would have been glad to trade, but she preferred that flower over this. But I still like my sea turtles. And we got crafts with Crashley papers. She made some just for the retreat. Isn't that cute? So people were using that on the retreat canvas which, as you can see, that was the retreat canvas. We did have this logo on the retreat canvas that we made a bling pack for. People got that. So bling, I'm in Rancho Cucamonga, California. It was 97 degrees. Anna, we should do Southern Cal meetup. Yes, the stand was nice, Rosalind. There she is. We've already talked about you, Jenny, so it's okay. You don't got to listen. Crashley was even telling on you about what you do in your sleep. You wouldn't believe it. So just little themed tissues and a little notebook and pens. Everybody got a different pen, of course, of different kinds. And Firefly was a sponsor. So they did this Mingle in the Mitten. 25. This is the Inferno Mini. So everybody got a tray. That was nice. And then Oh Snap Dots. That was Jenny. I don't know what the scent was for this one. I don't know, but that smells good. What is that scent, Jenny? That's nice. So Oh Snap Dots. We got that. Hey, she's the one that was doing. She said it. I didn't say it. She said it, not me. Little things like a pen. That's pretty. That's got some glittery stuff around that. The Mingle in the Mitten. Some scissors. Just stuff in our travel bag. So there was also, however, in our bags, there was some yarn, which those of us who don't do yarn things usually give that away. But there was these things in here that they came in these little baggies, which are pretty cute baggies in and of themselves because it looks like a jar. And inside these was a card from Bez Gems Crafted. Bez Gems Crafted. I have never heard of Bez Gems Crafted. Now, some of you may have already heard of her. Bez Gems Crafted. And this was so fun for me. Then Mickey Joe. Oh, goodness. Mickey Joe is even worse. And me being a perfect angel, I just tucked them both in and made sure their little tootsies were covered all the time and kissed their cheeks, huh? And, oh gosh, I can't believe that I didn't think to go get mine. I left mine in my room, and I might end up going to get it. But everybody got a different bracelet made from different stones. And they even said on the bracelets what they were. So this one says Picasso Jasper with fluorite dragon head. See? So there's the dragon head. This one used to be Bella Ardea Nicole's. And there's this one. This is Matte Pink Aventurine right here. So this one was real pretty. This one was sandalwood. So there's not very many that were wood. Here's one. All things. She was Anna. And I love that she got us butterflies. The perfect size for chest guards. We were wheeling and dealing with those bracelets. Yes, I was. Crashley, that's okay. I told them all about the upper half of your body squish hugs. That's right. I can guarantee that Teemaw's DNA is on every single bracelet at the retreat. Oh my gosh. Oh, okay. I knew. I found this one. My other one. Hey, Jerry, can you hear me? Can you go get my, in my jewelry wall hanging thing that it's a blue bead bracelet? Okay. This is what Anna made. Anna made these. So it says MITM for Mitten in the Mingle 2025. And she made goodie bags for folks. And I wore this the whole time. And she gave me a pink one. I loved it. Okay. So the bracelet I got, I hung up in my jewelry box when I got home. Maybe he'll hear me. Maybe he'll get it. I don't know. We'll see. And I liked it. I did. Here's the Ralph. There we went. That's where we went. Ralph A. McMullen Conference Center. So that's where we were. That was the conference center we were at. There you go. There's a picture of the room. And that's like what Jenny slept in. 2 twin beds with barely in a room. They could hold hands across the beds if they wanted to. There's the beach. I want a bracelet, says Crashley. I kept the same one from my bag after several trades, of course. Right. I did. I love the bracelets, Brenda. Brenda, is that you? Did you make these bracelets? Teemaw, are you going to the retreat next month? No, I wasn't going to any more retreats. I almost pulled out of this retreat because I signed up for this before we got the house. Teemaw is one of my best friends. It's your duty to grab me extra stuff. We call them pocket pals, perfect size for cash and cards and feminine products. Oh, thank you, so blingy. Thank you. You heard me. I appreciate that. Okay. So now we get to see. Jenny says Deborah was the best roommate. Okay. Howdy, Epic Losses. I want to know, Brenda and her daughter. You've got to be kidding me. Brenda, I didn't know that's you. I didn't know you were Bez. I had no clue. That makes it even more special. Yes, my daughter and I have that Etsy shop. Brittany makes the bracelets and I make cover minders. Okay, then you got to hear the story, okay? So I started off with this one. Every one of them is different and unique, okay? Here's mine, and I took off my tag. It's in one of these. That ain't it. I can't remember. As you can see, Brenda, look at here. I ended up with so many of these. You won't believe it. Look, I ended up with so many of these because it was my thing. It was my jam. I loved it. Did you see the comment? Long E on Bee's Gym. Okay, Bee's Gym. Gotcha. For Brenda and Brittany. Is that it? Bees, Brenda and Brittany? Gotcha. Okay. I got this one. Mine had a little butterfly. I loved mine. I truly, truly loved mine from the beginning. But I also love trading and I like seeing what everybody else gets. Are you already ready for the next retreat? So yes, bees. So for Brenda and Brittany, like my daughter. Okay. So I started asking, I wanted to see what everybody got. So, Melanie had this one. Hers was a white one. It's clear crackle quartz with aura and gold swirls on shell flowers. This is the one she had. And I thought, okay, maybe I can get her to trade because white's a really cool color. And she's like, no way. And I will not trade at all. I like quartz. It means good luck, spirit, something. I don't know. I don't know what she meant, but she knew what it meant. She knows what all of these things mean. So she was like, nope, you can't get mine from me. So there you go. That then was my goal for the entire retreat, was to get this bracelet from Melanie. Not because I liked it better than mine, because I love my bracelet. No, because that's what was fun. So we started seeing what everybody had. Cheryl, I can't even remember. Cheryl had a bow one with green beads, and she wanted to see what I could find with hers. So I got it. Well, Berta liked the green and she wanted the green, and she traded me, trying to think what she traded me, because I do not have half of the ones that I've had, but she gave me one for the green. Okay. And then I go and this one was Carrie from Leopard Leather Works. But that was because hers was tight, and they're different. Some fit differently than others. Some are bigger than others and looser, and some were tighter. And she liked hers and kept it on for most of the time until she came on Saturday, and I'll tell you why. And so I got from Berta, what I got from Berta was like a neutrally grayish looking one with a silver heart on it. I loved that one. It was really hard for me to give up the heart. I loved the heart. But I figure I can keep my craft bag packed so ahead of the game, less than 3 weeks. So what happened was the heart one was pretty big though. So it came down to here all along. And so it was pretty big. And as I go to trading, Deborah from Captured by Radiance had this one. She had this one, but it was a little snugger than the heart. And she said that. And I said, well, I have one that you might like. And so I traded the neutral heart with the silver, the neutral colors with the silver heart for her. She loved it. She wore it the whole time. And I kept this one, and I love this with my skin tone. And I kept this one at that point. I'm trying to remember all of the things. Let's see. Bella Art Day Nicole, she did not want to trade. She liked her dragon. She wanted to keep that. And as I'm going around finding out what everybody else has, and other people are doing these trades, and some people are like, well, this don't fit my arm. You can have mine. All this kind of stuff. So then I remembered going to bed that night, and there are a lot of different ones. One, it was a cat. And so one had a cat on. It was really cool. It said love and a cat. And Sue Bell wanted that one. And she had one with all these different little gems on it that I took and traded for that. And then Kel, she liked the one with all the different gems, and hers had a different cat on it. It was like a rose colored one with a different cat head. So I took that one. And when Melanie saw that one, she was willing to trade. Oh, I take it back. The night before, she was willing to trade the dragon. So she got the dragon the night before and gave me the white one. But the next day, when she saw the rose one with the cat head, she traded out again. And that's the one she took home. And I think I traded even more with Berta, because Jenny, the one that you got, Berta ended up with. So Berta ended up with Jenny's, and she ended up with Kel's cat. It was so much fun. It was so much fun. And we should have a Mad put up Brenda's Etsy shop. Oh yeah, Mod, sorry. Do that. Does anybody know? Let's see. I had just shown that, right? Doesn't it show it here? Let's show it again. And somebody put that link up. Here, Shay. Oh, that's the wrong place. Okay, Shay, do that. Put that link up there, hun. There you go. But here it is again. Bees Gems Crafted at Etsy.com. There you go. Bees Gems Crafted at Etsy.com. You have no idea, Brenda. That was the most fun for me. I went to bed that night, and I remembered the lady in the corner, her sister was supposed to come, and she had a bag, and she goes, I don't know what's in my sister's bag. You can look at it. And it had, it was purple with a butterfly on it. And I said, okay. And I was just looking at that point. I wasn't really trying to trade per se. I wanted to see what everybody had. But that night I laid down in bed and go, ooh, that's got a butterfly. I'll bet you Nicole's would want that. And I had forgotten what she had. She had this dragon one at the time. I had totally forgotten what she had, but I asked her, would she be interested in? Actually, before that, Tim Costello gave me his. His was a big masculine one with big beads. And I went to Leona and said, hey, would your sister mind trading for any of these? And she goes, yeah, I'll take that big one. I said, are you kidding with me? You want this one with these big old, they were just big stones. And she goes, yes, my sister loved weird things. I'll take the big stones. So she took the big stones with a hippo on it and gave me the butterfly. And Bella Art absolutely wanted the purple beaded one with the butterfly. So we traded that and got this one that ended up to Melanie and then back to me. So it was so much fun. I will make sure Brittany watches this. Yes, it was so much fun that to me, that was one of my best parts about the weekend. I got to go chat with most everybody there because of these bracelets. And I love that. I love that. And Mindy picked out hers before she gave one to everybody. So she wasn't going to trade. Oh, the new gal, Kristen, she got a cross. Now that one was very cool. She did not want to trade. She loved her cross one. So that was very cool. And another gal had one with a little bitty cross, but she liked her. So she didn't want to trade either. I don't remember all the swaps, Sue. Crystal, howdy, Crystal. So Crystal was there, and she was the one that had, Crystal, I think you had the cat one, right? Well, Sue ended up with your cat one. Howdy, Spunky Red. So it was just fun. And it was Deborah's sister who had the other one with the little bitty cross. I love that. I can't tell you how much fun I had with these bracelets. That was one of my best memories of this trip. And it wasn't because, so my goal was to get this bracelet, but not because I liked it the most, just because she said I couldn't have it because I kept my original one. This was my original one that I had. I liked it and I kept it the whole time, but I wanted this one because she said I couldn't have it. And so not only did I end up with it, but I ended up with 5 altogether, and everybody else got what they wanted as far as I know, because that was my end goal. I had a bigger heart one, another one with a bigger heart on it, and that is what Carrie ended up trading because she needed a bigger width, and so she ended up trading this one. And Jenny, did you end up with one, honey? Because I thought that we tried to get you one. I don't know. Wait, she did all this wheeling and dealing and still managed to keep her original one? Yep, I did. Did you show your new Squishmallows? No, that's next, I suppose. Okay, so you just don't understand how much fun I had doing this. You just really don't. As a matter of fact, we should give one away. I was, Nancy. Which one did you have, Nancy? See, I can't remember everybody's. Let's see. We'll see if tonight's winner has a little wrist. I haven't even shown my daughters yet. Ended up switching with, thank you. Good. Because Berta loved hers. What color was yours, Jenny? I can't remember at the end, but I loved it. I loved it. I haven't even shown my daughters yet. I was either going to give some to them or give away to some of you guys because I had so much fun doing that. It was, anyway, that was one of the best things for me about the retreat, besides getting to craft. But I had a lot of fun doing that. I forget what Mary had. What did you have, Mary? I can't remember. Nancy had a good one that she didn't give up. Did yours have flowers floating from it, Nancy? It was one of the natural stone ones with the teardrop shaped stones. Yes, yours was, Jenny, but what did you end up with? I blame all the things on Cheryl. I blame all the things on Cheryl. Here she goes, blaming the next purchases on me. Oh, okay. See, she's already knowing what I'm showing next. Okay, so we stopped to get Jenny in Indianapolis, and we stopped at the Walmart parking lot. Teemaw, that truly warms my heart. You have no clue. We are so glad. I have been texting Brittany. I had a blast doing that. And you know, I think it's because it's different, right? No one's ever given bracelets at the diamond painting retreat before. So it was something different and unique, and every single one of them was different. And I didn't know that until I went and started looking. I assumed some would be duplicates, but they weren't, and they were all unique. And that's what was so fun, is seeing every single one of them. And originally I traded with Angie, but the one I gave you was a purple drawstring. That's right, Mary. So she had one with a big old purple bead, and it was a drawstring. And you won't believe this, but one of the gals I went to trade for, that wooden one I showed you, she wanted the big stone for her daughter. She says her daughter loves big stones, and she wanted that one. It was, I think it was Sean. So she took that one and gave me her copper and wood one. So cool. Blue with the lucky stone. Gotcha. So there were some very unique ones. I ended up with the green bracelet with the snake on it. That's right. That's right. Berta's. So it was Anna who had the green bracelet with the snake. And we traded with Anna, and Berta ended up with that. And then she loved Jenny so much that she got the teardrop ones from Jenny, and Jenny ended up with the green snake. That's right. So that's great. She saw ortho today, and because I kept taking off the overkill semi-cast made with the ace wrap, they now put me in a real cast. I've already tried to take it off. Berta, you bad girl. You're so bad. You want to know what else Berta tried to get me to do? She dared me to eat a coffee candy that has caffeine in it. And first of all, it was all in German, and so you couldn't read all the ingredients. And second of all, she didn't understand it had caffeine, and I couldn't do it. Yes, the green snake started with Anna. That's right. Jenny, sweet friend, that is mine. It is yours to do with as you want. Oh, Berta's a pain in the booty patient. That's right. She wouldn't keep nothing on, would she? Bad girl, Berta. And anyway, she kept trying to get me to eat she kept daring me to eat the coffee, the caffeine thing. I'm like, no, it's a drug. I can't do it. I can't do it. You have no idea. My doctor said I'm not supposed to have caffeine. Was fun on that codeine. Oh, goodness. You got to be healed up for GLE. That's right. So we stopped at the Walmart, and that was a longer stop than planned because they were a little bit late. But we looked at the store for squishies, and we found a couple of cute ducks that we shared with folks. And then on the way out, I'm like, what is that? And there was some squishmallows in the middle of the store instead of back where they're supposed to be in the stuffed animals. So Cheryl goes, oh, look at that. You have to get that. And there was a big squishy fuzzy axolotl. So we got him. And she looked up and she goes, what is that on the top shelf? So we had this random guy just come by and get it from the top shelf. And it was a Bigfoot. that I have the clip 2 and the 5-inch 2. I may even have an 8-inch of this. This is Shasta. So I have her and I got the Momma. I was so excited. Not that I need any of these big ones. I'm running out of space. Should have seen when I got home and they gave me oxycodone. Oh my goodness. You have to be healed up for GLE so Mel can throw you on the ground again. So we got in Berto's, Cheryl's like, he has to have a friend. Okay, so I'm like, I've been doing so good and I haven't been getting these. But anyway, that's right. Melanie picked her up. I'm like, yeah, she needed help picking her up. And I'm still trying to hold the door open because as the door shut, it closed back on us. Yeah. And in between them was this guy. I've never even seen this style before, ever. This is called a squeeze mallow. It's a squeeze mallow. And this is called Gawa. I have no idea why. Meet Gawa. But it's a squeeze mallow instead of a squish mallow. I had to have the rainbow axolotl with the fuzzy little thingamajigs. I had to. There was a rainbow bear too, but Cheryl said only this one for now. And she squished them down into Walmart bags and squished them into the car. Yes. But on the way back, Jenny, after we left you, Jenny, we stopped again at, oh my gosh, we stopped at a Cracker Barrel. And we found a couple more things. We found this one, and this was a secret one that smells, a scented one, rainbow tiger stripes. I know. Teemaw didn't like my axolotl. We had room in that car. No, Crystal, we didn't. We didn't have room. We had to squish everywhere. I found a 30-year Thai bear. So I got that. These were at Cracker Barrel. Oh, Lucy. Can you hear me, J. Paul? Lucy's crying. I got another scented one. I've never heard. These were in those mystery bags. And honestly, on the front of the picture of the mystery bags, it showed an axolotl. And so I tried it. They did not show the fruit, or I probably wouldn't have even tried it. Oh, I did get this axolotl. What do you think about this one? Crashley, there you go. We stopped at Cracker Barrel while I was still with y'all. Really? Well, that's right. Well, we stopped at another one, Jenny. We stopped at the first Cracker Barrel. That's right. It was raining and, oh, good gracious. We stopped at Hardee's. Has anybody ever had a low-carb burger? Has anybody ever had a low-carb burger? I forgot about that one, Jenny, because we stopped at another one. Well, the low-carb burger is supposed to be wrapped in lettuce instead of bread. Well, at the Hardee's, ain't that funny? Anyway, at the Hardee's. Hey, Amber. I hear you, Goose. Okay. Let me let Goosey out. Okay, there we go. I forgot about that one. We got a little Hello Kitty thingy-majingy. I like this one. The first one we stopped at with you, Jenny, was this one. The other one was the second one. I get those in and out. Yes, all Cracker Barrels must have pictures of you. The little links. I have been doing so good. I really have. I've been doing so good. And I go into church. Look at this little Cracker Barrel. Y'all, do y'all remember me showing y'all this from last year? This one? Where you pull the snail's head out. Y'all remember that? So it's this cute little crocheted thing. Well, they had a flamingo. And you got to pull his legs down. So me and Cheryl both got one of those. So I got him a friend. I love these things. They're so cute. They actually had one with the ladybug and whatnot. They have Hello Kitty. Brenda, they do. They do have some. And they have her friends too. So they have some of that. Okay. They even have, there's some other things. Look, these are timers. Cheryl says these are slow timers. And I hadn't even got them out of the bag till now. That's terrible. I can't wait to do, I'm just going to set them on the, I haven't even showed the kids. I don't know about y'all, but these things intrigue me. I love them. I love fun stuff. I even got a, what would you call it? It's a, oh, okay. So you know how I'm giving away the heart pencil? I got a gummy bear colored pencil stack. Got that at Cracker Barrel because it's so cute. And I needed it in my room. So now I have that. Yes. And I have some things like this. And it was fun. It was fun. And Cheryl made that fun for me. Ooh. Oh, yes, she did. So I have some things to open, though. But we'll show the stuff from the overhead first and open these together. All righty? We'll do that. Oh, I've thrown trash in here, too. Okay, I think that's it. Whew. I think that's all in there. Oh, this little, look at that. They made it it was a magnet at Cracker Barrel. This blingy little flamingo. So he got to come home and go on my magnet wall. When we think she is done, I got kidnapped by her friends, and on our road trip, we stopped at Cracker Barrel. We all got so sick afterwards that I've never been back. Oh my goodness. What, a Mary Poppins back. Right? Oh my goodness. But wait, there's more. Just in case I didn't miss a spin. It's been crazy this week. Oh goodness. I get a mustard fried burger and tomatoes wrapped, and you need to eat it with a knife and fork. I get it in and out. Oh, you can get a wrap burger there? Well, they're supposed to wrap it, but they didn't wrap it. The second burger, the first day they did this, when coming down, they did it, and they had it in a bowl, a plastic bowl that just fit those two patties. And she gave me a fork. Well, how am I supposed to cut it with a plastic fork in the bowl? And they're like, pick it up with your fingers. Well, it's got mustard and mayonnaise and cheese all over it. So I go in there and ask that lady. She goes, that's the way we do it now. And I said, well, I need a piece of paper and I need a fork. I mean, it's a knife, please. So she did. Only no spoonful of sugar. Well, that was in the other bag. Remember, I'm going to give those to J. Paul. Okay. So let me show y'all what we're releasing tonight. I'll show you this here. These are, and then I'll show you the rest of the stuff in the bag overhead. Okay. All right. So Burnt Rose. This one is on the site now. These are not yet bundled, but they're on the site. Candy Fish. That was fun. Anybody got that one? That was fun. And Classico de Flor. This is by Romance Art and captured by Radiance. Now, we love romance art. We do. And we've got a lot of these, a handful of romance to still do. Diamond Girl by Diamond Art Club. And also all my Bella Art Day Nicole canvases came in while I was gone, so we'll get to design some of those. Diamonds are a girl's best friend. Oh. We were trying to figure out how that alphabetical, but I see that now. In your memory. In your memory, another you may. Not only did she not do a good job of restraining me, Kate, she instigated it. But I think she wanted to keep me happy. I think. Moon and Tides. I wasn't even trying to look for a place to stop, but I think she just wanted me to enjoy my trip, which I did. And she asked would I go ride again with her, and I would. Nico Mart. I love this little thing. It's so cute. I will pre-order 2 from Bella Art Day Nicole tomorrow. Oh, I haven't seen any new release stuff. Pleasant Picnic. Do you release new ones every week, Nicole? Celine by Dreamer Designs. She's an enabler. She is. She is. She most certainly is. Some of them were great because they were even on sale. Buy one, get one free of the Squishmallows. I didn't know it until I was checking out them. Get in your Hannah Lynn's. Want to ride with Speedy Cheryl, right, Melanie? Yeah. She said you were a steady driver. Well, to your face, right, Cheryl? Okay, so these are bundled. We have finally, believe it or not, folks, we are caught up. The only ones we have left to bundle are the ones that I just showed you. So hopefully every week we will continue to keep up with the bundling. We were a year behind, but we are now caught up. Beachscape is bundled. So these are bundled when they're in these page protectors. Butterfly Blossoms is bundled. Cats in Love. I think it would be lots of fun to travel with all of them. No, I said it behind her face. Cross in the Clouds. Bye, Ditzy. See you later. Dark Tree Rainbow Sky. And I've got a few more things to show, too. Let's see. Downtown, a Dreamer Designs. Emerald Cross. This is by 3 Crazy Cats. Now, apparently, none of the ones that we've made for ESs have sold over in 3 Crazy Cats. So if y'all haven't checked out 3 Crazy Cats, go give her some love. Tell her Teemaw sent you and see if there's anything over there you want. We've done this Emerald Cross. We've done the Emerald Owl. We've done a couple of Jennifer Opie ones so far. Here's Goddess of Atlantis Opera. Okay, is there any word on the indigo and other metallics you had on sale for slightly different sizes? Were you able to find more in the correct square drill size by chance? We are working on that. They've been ordered. Oh, Hannah Lynn, you mean, doing her own diamond paintings. Gotcha. I See the Light. It's a Disney one. What is that one? Oh, yeah, that's right. Jenny says you are a great driver. Jaguar of the Crescent Moon in both round and square. We have Mangrove. That's a Dreamer Designs. She says you are a great driver. Oh, thanks, Amber. I appreciate you. And Mystery Kit by Hannah Lynn and Dreamer Designs. Picturesque View. This is another 3 Crazy Cats by Cindy Emery. Pretty picture there. And Queen's Aviary, another by Captured by Radiance. I got something to show y'all that Deborah gave me from Captured by Radiance, and I am in love with. Rainbow Phoenix, a Dreamer Design. Couldn't even hear me. No, that was a compliment, Cheryl. She said, I said in front of your face. I said, no, I said it behind her face, meaning I told people you were a great driver when you were across the room, and you couldn't even hear me. There you go. Welcome in, Lisa Trader. Rebreathe, Yume. Rico, another romance by Dreamer Designs. Shaylee, Micah Jelena. Twilight in the Treetops. Thank you, Crashley, for lending us that one. Underwater Train Round, which is what I'm currently working on, and Square. And Wild Spirit. There we go. So we are now caught up. We're caught up with all the bundles. Whew, feels good. Feels good to be caught up with those. So there's that. Let's go to the overhead real quick and let's see if the buttons will work. It worked. Yahoo. All right. Because I want to show you a few more things. Let's see. Someone's doing the Twilight in the Treetops now, and it looks amazing. Yay. That's good to hear. I'm taking a drink. Okay. So tonight are crowns. Cheryl got all these bagged and delivered them before we left on the retreat. So these are 5mm and 6mm crowns. The 5mm goes on 4 spaces on a square canvas. Even though they are round in shape, they do look very good on a canvas. And the 6mm goes on a round canvas. You can use Shine 2025. This is for our Facebook group and our YouTube viewers. And you can request, if you so choose, a charm. Right now, we are featuring these kitties in a cup. And otherwise, you can just say random charm or whatever you want. And if there's leftovers from another month, we'll give those to you. If you, so there you go. These are what are released tonight. Yes, those are kitty teacup charms right there. Okay, I wanted to show y'all. Let's open Lady Lathe. Not Tim. Rich's goodies came to me too. Now I don't know if they were all Rich's or some were Berta's, or I think actually some were actually Tammy's. And I happened to, so I got those canvases from Melanie and Berta at the retreat, and I happened to be one of the I don't know what you call it, random surprise mystery gifts. And so I got a single placer in there and all these rose muds. So that's nice. That's what Rich, I won from Rich's auction. So the auction that I got those 4 canvases from, they got delivered. Okay. I also had this in the mail. I love this rainbow bag. This ombre rainbow. I really do. It's nice. Lady Lathe Customs by Design. So she's calling that a co-op because Stacy Travis runs that group. She's out of Florida. And of course, she turns pins, and she can turn things, handles for knitting needles or measuring cups or all kind of things, pizza cutters. I mean, all kind of things they do over there. And the co-op is they've started having several resin folks and several turning folks over in her group. So it's a great concept over there. You want them all. Happy Mother's Day, everyone. That's right. Happy Mother's Day. Is Benedict Blue still coming out this month? If that was on the list, yes, it will be. Wait, Mother's Day is coming up? Yeah, Kerwin, yeah. I want all 3. Oh. When is Wild Garden DAT coming out? I don't know. Cheryl, do you? Thank you. Okay, so here we go. Teemaw, my friend, I'm so sorry we didn't get these out in time for you to show on the event. Family issues, lack of help. Thank you for your support. Stacy, look at this little dude. What is that? It looks like an axolotl, but maybe it's like is it a boba cup of something? But I think it's a goodie bag. It's still cute. Golden Lotus ES. Yeah, Eve, I just got that in. So I think that's on the list to do. Easter Smarties. Wonder why it's Easter. Thank you. That's cute. When you support a small business, you're supporting a dream. Your purchase made my day. I hope this package brighten yours. That's sweet. This is the goodie bag. The best way to predict the future is to create it. Cute. Me and Crashley just looked at each other with panic look. Oh, I thought you were joking, Kerwin. I did. Boba cup. There you go, boba cup. Oh, it's a duck. It's a duck. It's okay. He's not broken. He's not broken. He's just different. But I love it. It's a duck. Berta and Cheryl, look. We need these ducks. These are easy to pack. People usually, okay, they started putting out little ducks at the retreat. Our first one that they started doing that. This retreat, they were hiding baby rabbits and mushrooms. But the duck is a thing from one of the earlier retreats. So I love that. Little pocket hug, a popsicle, a lollipop. The grandkids are going to love this. Portuguese pomelo sugar scrub. What? A sugar scrub. Well, that's cool. That's cool for like dry skin, dead skin, something like your heels or something there, Stacy. Looks like we're going shopping tomorrow. Then trying to figure out the crazy Mother's Day logistics that have to ensue every year. By far not our favorite day. Oh, let's see. That was a goodie bag for sure. I don't remember this. This is like saran wrap or something. There's Tammy. By any chance, will you be making an ES for Peggy Collins Christmas Nutcrackers? Cheryl, you got those, didn't you? Lollipop or another drug, right, Teemaw? All right. That's not a drug. This don't have caffeine in it. That don't have caffeine in it. It does have sugar in it, which is addictive. But the coffee is a drug. Look at this. A resin music note with glitter. Well, how fun. I don't know if you can see all those colors through that, but they're pink and green. And I believe this was supposed to be thematic of the Ticket to Ride, the music theme this year. Everyone that got the pen. Oh, you sent a note. Well, that's fun. Hubby home and needs some attention. Oh, bye, Denise, and happy Mother's Day. All right, let's see. Happy Mail. Let's see. It's so cool to know that you made those bracelets, Brenda. Oh, I'm so glad. Mama B's daughter, Brittany. I'm so grateful and thankful that you all could have some fun with the bracelets. Thank you for sharing. Oh my goodness. That was one of my funnest things I did at that retreat. Just because I could. It was so fun. Look at that. It says Ticket to Ride 2025, and it's like rainbow sparkles. Oh, look at that. Nice. And then this one, Night Denise, let's see. I loved them, Brittany. It was a fantastic idea because they were different. And I don't know. I just went crazy with them. I wanted to see. I did not know they were all different. And it was a game to me. That's what it was like, a game to me. So which one do y'all like better? Do y'all like the black with white words? So I guess you can't see the music notes as well when they're black like that. And then there's the white words here. So I had her make me this one, and she sent this one to use as a giveaway. But she did make them for my grip. So she made them short and the nice grip that I like. Nice, Stacy. I appreciate that. Thank you for doing that. They're kind of a different colorway. Look at that. Fun. Those are cool. Because my limited budget, I can't get to most sponsors during the event, but I write them down for later. Gotcha. Yes. Daughters are wonderful, aren't they? Yes, I had the nutcrackers. A kind soul offered them to me, and I jumped on it. We will design it maybe in June or July. There we go. This time, like the white, sending a vacuum pen soon. Thank you, Stacy. That you all traded. Mom always speaks. Oh, I just loved it. And I don't know. I just loved doing it. It was so much fun. I had a lot of fun doing it. I'm setting this duck out, though, with my other duck. This is the duck Berta gave me last year at my last year retreat. So, see, that's why this one's so cute. Because, see, it's a baby duck. So, I like that. Putting it up there on all my Bella trays. Yes. Oh, that's right. Okay, hold on. Let's keep going. So thank you, Stacy. Go join the group over there, Lady Lathe Customs by Design. See what they're dropping over there, and have fun with another wonderful pin turner. If you haven't noticed yet, May's giveaway is this Marvel comic book Spider-Man from Diamond Art Club. This is the May order giveaway. This was donated by our Carrie Robinson. So thank you, Carrie, for that wonderful donation. And any order in the month of May, any and all orders in the month of May can be put under that post in the group for an opportunity to win that diamond painting for free. All right, I'm going to move these to the side. I got these trays. So my Bella Art Day Nicole canvases came in. They're still in the box, but these are my free trays with those canvases. It was like a fire sale or something like that. And this was the one she'd made for that. It's fine. I'm fine. Everything is fine. And apparently they're making this little, what do you call that, y'all? What is that? The little ledge, to hold the drills right there. So that is now in these trays. I think Tina has one, but we have not designed it. Lady Lathe. Yes, Kate. I got an e-pin now, so now we need pins for it. Yes. Let's see. Rosalind, any Cheryl Baker enhancements? I've got one I can do, and I'm not sure. Most welcome. Paint along event June 1st with Crystal Canvas Art Designs, trays and pins for the event. Cool. Cool. Of course, we love Amy over there at Crystal Canvas. Okay, y'all. So you can check out them as well. I did not know she was going to have a June event. Okay, I have waited so patiently because I wanted y'all to be here when I open these. I have never seen this before. These are soft and slow squishy axolotls. Okay, these were at Cracker Barrel. So I got some to try. And yes, I waited till I could be with you guys. I wish Charity was here because she hasn't even seen them either. Let's see. Ooh wee. Bella didn't go. I never got the I'm Fine tray. Maybe we can slip one in my order. Oh my gosh. Why are there 3? It says 3 surprise squishies inside. Wonderful. I might then now have duplicates. Okay. I got a hamburger And I'm guessing that's like a boba tea and an ice cream cone. Look at this. I don't know if they're all different. That's the first time I've ever done them, and that's, I guess, what that means by slow rise. First time I've ever seen them, and so I bought 2 for fun. Love Cheryl Baker canvases. She is the best. Oh, Lee likes her, huh? Do you know if Amy's going to have any new releases yet? They are different. I got a cake. Oh, another boba tea. Look at that. Oh, so 2 of them were the same. The kids are going to love that. The grandkids are going to love that. I have no idea. Oh, there they are. Collect them all. Popcorn and the blue. I don't want to buy any more. I do not know what I would do with them all. Okay, that was fun. There those are. Let's see what's in these guys. It looks like these were left over Easters. Let's see. The grandchildren must go crazy at your place. They do. They absolutely do, but they know the rules. Like anything in my office has to stay in my office. They can't take it out of the office because they will lose it forever. Oh, look at you. All right. I've never seen this one before. Carolina. All right. That's a carrot. So these are definitely Easter ones. Don't let me forget, Cheryl, to show that butterfly from Captured by Radiance. I have it in front of me. That doesn't mean anything these days. I don't know, Cheryl. Okay, gotcha. Let's see. Oh, no, don't be the same one. Shucks, now Cheryl's going to see her next month. Surprise. Oh, all right. I got 2 of the same thing. Not 3, or Tiffany will get 1, too. My daughter Tiffany's collect Squishmallows. So she'll get them also from me. Oh, it's so pretty. I love it. I love the cows. Yay. And it has a little flower. Oh, so do these actually. So I love this one so much. It's got a flower. I'm so happy. Okay. I don't even know what I could have gotten. Did it show on here? Well, I guess it showed carrot, rabbits, birds. Oh, I'm so happy I got him. I'm so happy. A carrot. Thank you, but no. Oh my gosh. You won't even take a stuffed carrot? Oh, yes, Cheryl gets the doubles. Not this time. Tiffany will love and appreciate you. It's okay. She will love you. It is all right. No worries. Oh, I have one left. Let's see. Let's see. Teemaw is reading and moving a mile a minute. All right, let's see what little guy. Oh, it's a rainbow. It's a rainbow shark with a shirt on. And he's painting. It's a rainbow shark in a painter's shirt. Oh, how cute. I don't have him. They like playing with these. The grandkids do. But they're not allowed to take them out. Okie dokie. That was fun. And thank you for indulging me and staying with me on that. We still need to do the drawing, but I'm going to show you all this first. We need a couple drawings. I got to do the monthly finish drawing. We'll do that too. Okay. Deborah from Captured by Radiance. You do too? The cutest Faye. She knew that on the Ticket to Ride, the grand finale, she gives away stonework, you know, like precious gems and stuff, or gems. I love rocks and gems. I love them. I don't know why. I've always had them. My cabinet's full of them. We've gone geode hunting, diamond hunting. I love them. And I guess it's because I have all things diamond painting and I don't need anything else. And I can buy them when I want to. When she had these wings up, they had angel wings and butterfly wings. I put all my points on these wings and I didn't win. But she heard that I wanted them. Welcome in, Kay and Angie. But she brought these to the retreat because she traveled. She's a Canadian and she traveled across the lines and she came to the retreat and she brought these to me from Canada. And I am so grateful. Look at this. It's on a stand and everything. So they're butterfly wings. I think it's orca agate. I know it's orca something or other. And I think it's agate. Are these not beautiful? They're so gorgeous. And the stand is made for the wings. See? Aren't these beautiful? The kids are so impressed. I'm not sure, Brenda. You tell me. they're Orca something. So what are they? Orca something. I should ask her again. I really should. But it was the most thoughtful thing, and I love, and maybe that's the thing with the bracelets too, is because they were all different stones, and I love stones. So okay, so you think so. It's called Orca something or other, and I think she said agate. Orca agate. It's beautiful, and it will go into my cabinet, and I am extremely grateful for those. Oh, you have penguins. Wow. That is absolutely agate. Thank you. All right. Yes, it is Orca agate. Thank you. Thank you. Talk about generous folks. Brenda and her sister were so generous, and I loved meeting them. So it was really nice to meet them, and we will be making more enhancement bundles for their paintings. Of course, we really do like some of their artists, including the romance arts. So we'll be making more of those. She has other Orca agate on her website. Does she, Melanie? I just know that I wanted those so bad, and I didn't win them, and she brought me some. I could barely believe it. I couldn't believe it, and I was so grateful. All right, let's do a giveaway for the monthly finish of April. There were 61 people. Let me see if I can share the screen and if it works. There were 61 folks in there. I'm going to give a minute. And entries into the finish for April. So anybody who uses any of our products to do any craft of anything, it doesn't have to be diamond painting, it could be just any craft of any sort. It could be on the little oh shucks, what are those called, the little bitty guys? Anyway, all kind of sizes of diamond paintings, and any crafts that you want, and that you use our stuff, and if you fill up an ornament or something, if you use our gems and you finish a project, then oh gosh, it says infinity. I don't know if this is working. Doesn't look like it's working. I said to share the screen. Is it going to share the screen? You can enter into the drawing. Oh, it's not working. Ugh. Driving home, but need big money. Big money. Hey, Vaughn. Baby needs new drills. Okay, so my screen share isn't working. J-Paul, save me. Let me go see if I can do this a different way, because they said if you do present, I know they did, right, Rich? They were trying to teach you share screen. Oh, is that right? Share screen? Let's see if that works. I don't know how to do this. I don't think that's it. Let's see if it's this. Oh. Anyway, it's not working. I finished with the stars May 1st. I really tried to finish in April. No, it doesn't matter. Just have fun along the journey. And apparently that ain't working. Your browser has blocked your screen. Click the screen icon in your address bar to allow access, then reload the page. Your browser has blocked your screen. Click the screen icon in your address bar to allow access. Okay. You have granted the website additional permissions. Okay. Click the screen icon in your address bar. Oh, use the camera. House of Teemaw mirrors. Yes, Terry, that's right. You're going infinite. Teemaw is shrinking. Oh, help me. I'm going to see if he can help me. Let me just see. Okay, so again, when I take the computer away from the stand, things change, and yeah, I can't share the screen.
What screen? I
go to share my screen. I can do that one with that. I can go the overhead, but when I go to this one and I'm trying to do this drawing, it goes to infinity. Let's see. Exactly. I'm going infinite. Okay. Let's see. I'm not sure. I don't know why it's so behind. I didn't even know they could see me drinking. I didn't know they could see things. That's good. I didn't do anything else. I did not know they could be seeing me do this. Why is it still going and going and going? Look, it just keeps doing that. So I can't share the screen with them again.
Let's see what you've selected in.
Okay.
Do you have any other Firefox open?
Yeah. What do you mean Firefox? I'm in this duck one. No, I'm in. What's Firefox? It says a duck right there.
That's StreamYard.
Okay, it's StreamYard. I'm in StreamYard. That's what I'm in. See, look, it just keeps going and going forever. Yeah.
Okay. Go back to.
Okay, this is ridiculous. This is truly ridiculous. Okay, let's go to here. Right here?
Yeah. Now, where's the one that says Firefox?
Right here.
Okay, go to that one.
Say that?
Okay, that's
it's just infinity.
Okay.
Now what?
It's pulling up the wrong Firefox, I think. It's like it's got two of them going, and it can't determine which one.
Okay, so, okay, J-Paw, here, wait, you got to be here then when we do the drawing so you can see.
Okay.
All right, here we go, random.org, 1 through 61, you see? 1 through 61. And we're going to see who the winner is. J-Paw is, what?
Do it again.
Okay, we got to wait just a second then, maybe.
Oh, there we go.
Okay, so we'll see who the winner is. I'm going to generate. Okay, there we go. I got to see it. Here we go. We're going to generate this. No, that's not what I want to do. I want to press this button. Okay, number 47.
All right.
Okay, I'll show y'all a picture because apparently things, once we disconnect them, I don't know. I'm not in a fox one. I'm in a duck. What?
You kill me, lady. You kill me.
Oh, no, don't leave. I got to do it again. Just open a new tab on that window and go to the drawing site there.
Yeah.
You're here. Make it work. I don't know what he means by that.
You click on the new tab there. And you
But I did, and you saw it doesn't go to the one. Okay, number 47. So, Mods, I need you to tell me who in the group is number 47 for the winner of the $50 coupon code over to our shop. $50 April finish giveaway. So it's number 40. It's in April. What?
It's May 8th.
No. We drew it for April.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so Allison Irby. Screenshot sent. I love you so stinking much. She kills me too, J-Paul. What do you mean? What? I don't understand. Don't leave. I got to do another drawing. Charity, you missed all my openings. Look at these squishies we got. Squishy. Yeah, squishies. Okay, Allison. Allison Irby. Leitch. Okay, I have to remember to tag her tomorrow. Okay, there's Allison. Let's do this. So now it's not going to share my other one, Papa. There's Charity. What are you wearing your cape for? What's that about? You don't know. Okay, look, they have different axolotls.
I can take the double, right?
You can take the doubles if you want. Here you go. Here's the doubles. You can have the doubles. All right. So apparently I'm only missing a popsicle and a popcorn. All right. Let's see. Darn spell check. What happened with Boida? Oh, that's not her name. That's what. Okay, Irby. Got it. Okay, I got it. All right. We're gonna do another giveaway here. Well, that needs to go away. All right. Let's see. I told him Josiah's coming back. Okay, I have to tell y'all a few more things before we do the next giveaway because y'all ain't gonna believe some of them. Okay, so hang in there with me. I'm so excited. Allie, it's you. Like a door latch. She's a latch. It's Allie Irby Latch. She won and she's here. Yay. Got it. All right. Here we go. Yahoo. All right. Now, she's going on an adventure. Are you going on an adventure? All right. That's what you're doing, I guess. here's some of my week. Once Cheryl left and I finally got caught up with emails. First of all, when Jerry put the computer back up. So when we have another drawing, I need a witness here for that. But when Jerry put the computer back up, I came back in here and I can't read the screen as good as I used to. And I started trying to theorize that maybe I wore, Saya is commenting back. Wait, what?
Josiah. That's what you call him.
I said something. What did I say?
Josiah is coming back. You call him Saya.
Yeah, he is Kayleen. Kayleen's just a little bit behind, I guess, in the thing. He's due to come back May 20th to San Diego and be evaluated. Okay, so what are we saying? So we set the computer back up and I could not read the screen well. And I'm a little nervous about that. I'm like, okay, my eyes must be changing. I told Jerry on Wednesday, my eyes must have changed. I wore my driving glasses all week so that if I needed to see something in the car, and being at the retreat, I could see everybody in the room. And when I diamond paint, I just looked down here under my glasses anyway. So it didn't matter which glasses I wore. I didn't look at the computer all week, so it didn't matter. And I thought maybe that had changed my eyes, or I have a new massaging eye mask. Can you get that from the bathroom? The white box. And I've been using that every day since I've been home, since Sunday night. And I want to tell y'all that little bitty knot in my eye is almost gone. It's like flecks in there now. So something about that massaging part of the eye mask and the heat is really doing it, because I've been wearing the other heated mask every night. And although it's not inflamed, those tiny little bitty flecks haven't, the little pea size didn't go down until I started massaging it. Well, yesterday, a friend of mine has a son in high school, and he's a senior, and he's a part of a play, apparently. So she messaged me at the beginning of the week, says, Jacob has his first and only high school play Thursday, Friday, or Saturday. I'm going Thursday if I want to go. Well, it's not too far from us, maybe 20 minutes or so. So I said, okay. And it's experience my kids have never have is, going into schools and seeing these plays. So I talked Charity into going. Jedediah wanted to go and Isaiah wanted to go. Jerry didn't feel well enough to go. So I brought those three children and I paid for them to go to a high school play, because I remember the last one I saw in high school was fantabulous. I loved it. And it was about, I don't even know the name of it, but a judge and the lawyers, and they got the jury out of the audience. And I went twice to that one, so that the second time I got chosen as a juror. And I was in this high school play listening as a juror, and then we would go deliberate and come back. And I made sure I became the foreman the second time. And I knew what they had chosen the night before. So me as the foreman helped persuade the jurors to choose the opposite of what the jury had chosen the night before, just to see how the play would go. Well, the name of this play was 12 Angry Jurors. And I thought it was the same play. I was wrong. And I was telling the kids about how fun it would be and a good experience to have. And we went, and they did not have an auditorium. It was a brand new, huge building out in the middle of a cornfield. It was beautiful and huge, but they had it set up in the cafeteria. So they had a long table set up in the cafeteria with chairs around it. And I am used to, when I went to school, had this huge auditorium with a stage, and everybody has microphones and stuff. But so we went, and I had to work hard to keep Charity awake during this play. And it was pretty boring, and they didn't wear microphones. So it was really hard to hear them in this huge cafeteria with a huge ceiling, but we had an experience together, right? So we went together and we had a shared experience. That's what we did last night. Now, when I got home, Cheryl on the way home messaged me and said those ES were ready to review. And I'm like, well, I got to do those tonight because tomorrow is Friday, and she gives them to Carrie on Friday to check, and I have to have them done. Yes. You're right, Kayleen. 12 Angry Men or 12 Angry Jurors is a totally different play. So we found that out, and it was kind of a little bit hard to stay engaged and awake, but I did. And I'm not sure of the purpose of the play, but anyway, we watched it. But Jerry and Gideon didn't go. And I told them they may have made the right choice when I got back. But I come in here. Two things happened. Before I left, I was trying to eat before I left. I didn't want to be hungry or eat when I came home. And so I was trying to cook me some hamburger patties very quickly. And I have a question. Have any of y'all had ever something heavy like a rock or a brick fall on your toe? Has anybody had anything like that? Where you have something really heavy, and that falls right on your big toe?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't.
See, and it hurts. So I had put on shoes to go to this play. And as I'm walking to the car, my foot is hurting. I'm like, what the world is wrong? My foot is my toe, my big toe to be exact, my right foot. And I'm thinking, oh my gosh, how did I get an ingrown toenail? Because that's what it felt like. It felt like an infected ingrown toenail in the last 30 minutes or hours, and not, or how do I have one and not realize I had it? And I was actually limping. It hurts so bad. Ooh, a bowling ball on your foot. Woo. The only thing I miss from high school is performing in the plays. Oh, Kerwin, you did. Full frozen metal ice cube tray on big toe as a kid. Yes, Eve. So I'm limping to the car, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I've got an ingrown toenail. I'm gonna have to deal with that. And I go down to look at my foot once I'm in the car on the way, and I'm thinking, oh, that's not an ingrown toenail. I remember what I did. So what happened is when I went to go cook the hamburger patties, a 32-ounce can of yams on my big toe. Ooh wee! And I had a broken toe. Well, one of the frozen, mind you, it was frozen hamburger patties fell on my toe. And it hurt really, really, really bad. I was like, oh, it was really hard not to scream out in pain. And anyway, a cast iron skillet. See, all of those, a horseshoe stand, a big 32-ounce can, a cast iron skillet. Cheryl wanted to know if we duplicated this one.
No.
Nope. I have one like him with the same name, but the other one's not fuzzy, so they're different. I forgot that I had dropped in that hamburger patty onto my toe. And I don't think there's a whole lot of people in the world that can say they hurt their big toe by dropping a hamburger patty on it. I felt a little bit embarrassed about that, but it is bruised, and it does hurt. It's a little bit, it's better without shoes on. A bookcase for Nikki. I think all of those are worse than a frozen hamburger patty.
Yeah.
Okay,
sure.
so after we get back from this and my toes, throbbing and whatnot, I'm hoping I didn't break it. And I don't think I did. A water bottle fell out of fridge and ended up with a blood clot. Oh, not fun. I come in here to do the ES. And now by that time, my screen has turned yellowish because at nighttime, I make it go a little bit yellow, try to help with the blue rays or whatever they're called. I can't remember all the stuff coming out of the screens. And I'm getting a little concerned because I knew the day before my eyes had been blurry, getting readjusted to the glasses or screen or something. And last night I am trying to evaluate these ES and I can't see diddly squat. And I'm very concerned. I almost start crying. I decided, no, we'll deal with it one thing at a time. Just keep evaluating the ES. We have to do that. I almost messaged Cheryl about it and go, you won't believe I've messed up my eyes somehow. Either I wore the wrong glasses all week long. And oh my gosh, maybe it's this massager. So I have gotten this mask, this eye mask, and at the end of its session, it massages your eyes for 2 minutes. And I love that, except for I thought that maybe you can massage them so much that it's starting to mess up your eyesight. I'm not sure. I have a question. What did you do with the hamburger patty? That's a great question. I just cleaned it off and fried it and ate it. I gave a couple bites to J. Paul of the hamburger patty. But because I was laying in bed and I was telling him about my foot and how bad I hurt my foot. And he said, "Is that the hamburger patty you fed me?" And I'm like, probably. So anyway, we cleaned it off and fried it. Ain't the heat supposed to kill the germs? Anyway, I did eat it. I wasn't going to waste it, but I was getting very concerned. Jerry was already in bed because he wasn't feeling well last night, and he was already in bed. And I thought, I need to tell him. Okay, I lost the conversation. I heard I dropped a frozen hamburger patty on my toe, and now I can't see. I got a bruise on my toe from my hamburger patty. Oh, I was going to say, if you threw out that, I would have been ashamed. No, I wouldn't do that. But I'm so concerned about my eyes. I'm thinking, okay, I love this massager. I'm going to have to quit. She fed it to J. Paul. I don't know what I'm going to do. I finished all of the ES, and I'm like, I'm calling the eye doctor tomorrow. I've got to quit using the massager on my eyes. I'm going to have to get new glasses already. I don't know what's going to happen, but I have messed up my eyes. And then I went and got ready for bed and found out I was still wearing my distance glasses the entire hour while I was trying to do the ES. So good news is I haven't messed up my eyesight. I still love the massaging mask. But the Teemaw tip of the night is double check what kind of glasses you're wearing before you spend an hour on the computer trying to look at it, because I can't. Maria says, poor Teemaw, you're breaking down right in front of me. I don't know. With the hamburger patties and the glasses. I don't know. Oh my gosh. So, hey, that's great news, right? It's great news. I'm not going blind. I'm not losing my eyesight per se, at least not that quickly. Not yet anyway. But it was really hard doing those ESs with them glasses on. I put the magnifying screen on for about like 200, and I had it up really big, and I'm doing this the whole time and trying to take notes, and yeah, it wasn't good. But at least I'm not losing my eyesight. So I am grateful for that. I really am. And I did get to meet a lot of interesting people there, like y'all said. Like I've already said, Anna and Melanie, and of course see all the other friends that I did know. Another person that sat behind Berta, so kind of diagonal to me, and we were all pretty close there. The tables were close together, was Caitlin. And I don't see Caitlin here tonight, but I made a nice little friend with Caitlin, and I love her. She's a young gal. I should have talked to her more because I don't know a whole lot about her, but I do know she seems to have her pulse on the young people's things, because this diamond painting last week that was put out by Diamond Art Club, I had no clue what this is about. You know what? I'm asking Charity. Charity, come here. What do you think this is?
Mama.
It's this one. So y'all see that? I'm like, what is this? And she knew we need a documentary on Teemaw. So the takeaway is,
oh, I like that movie.
what is it?
It's an anime. It's about this girl accidentally turning into a grandma and a very powerful man.
A girl turns into a grandma? What's the movie called?
I don't remember exactly, but it was I don't remember. But
It's not Queen Elsa.
It's not Queen Elsa, no.
It's not.
It's not Queen Elsa.
So Eve said the takeaway is, if you drop a frozen hamburger on your toe, make sure you have the right glasses. Yes, that's right. Christopher's here. A Hot Mess Express was pulling into your orbit this week. I know. Oh gosh, Tammy, I'm so glad you're here. I had no idea what this is. Charity acts like she knows what it is. Something about Ghibli. Allie, Howl's Moving Castle.
Yeah, that's it.
You knew this.
Yes. I know this movie.
Something about Ghibli? What's Ghibli? Do you have a clue what Ghibli is?
It's the okay. So
yeah,
the producer. So that's
I thought it was Howl's Moving Castle. Yes.
Yeah, it
Christopher says he loved it, except the boat looks like a giant fish. Yes.
It's not a fish. It's a moving house.
It's a moving house. Okay. All I know is it looks crazy. And I'm like,
Yeah,
why would
it's-
anybody do this?
it's
Well,
Studio.
Caitlin had to explain that it's some anime thing. Studio Ghibli.
Yeah, it's
Never
by
heard of
Studio
it. The castle looks like it has a face on it. Yes. A Howl's Moving Castle. Yes. Charity. I had no idea. But here's what I go
didn't know
by.
the name.
I go
forgot
by the
name.
likes. See that had 1,100 likes? I knew that was going to be popular. And those ducks, 1,500 likes. So you better guess which two I made sure I got. Ghibli is an artist. Oh, Ghibli's the artist? Miyazaki. He loves Maya Studio
I love
Ghibli. Ghibli is an artist. I love Miyazaki. What's Miyazaki?
That's the name of the
Okay.
person.
It is?
Yeah.
Well, I got it, Charity. So we're going to design that one. That's what I got. And so,
see, Mom, they explain it. It's an animation studio.
well, here I thought I was Elsa from Frozen. Animation studio in Japan. See, Jenny, you didn't sit by the young gal that I did. I loved her because she's trying to explain this stuff to me. They're the artist that has inspired Jenny Lee. Oh, studio that does the animation. It's anime. Well, that's what they said. The closest I ever came was shutting the school bus or door on my thumb. Oh, now that ain't fun either. Remember I slammed your finger in the door once? I hated that. I hate hurting other people. It's bad enough when you hurt yourself. When you hurt other people, you're just filled with guilt. I hate it. But anyway, I met Caitlin and she was a sweetie pie. And I go and I'm getting through all my emails. I got a bill from Starlink while I was gone because you remember it's the new tomorrow's releases. Terry, if you're talking about all of the ESs, I have shown those. Howl's Moving Castle, My Neighbor Totoro, Kiki's Delivery Service, Princess Mononoke, Spirited Away, and many others. Kerwin, I had no clue. When are we going to do Golden Lotus? It's on the list to do. We may get to Cheryl's coming in 2 weeks. Cheryl's coming in 2 weeks, but she's not going to be here a long time. So I'm not sure how much will get done. Jenny Lee, we did Heaven's Gate, the one that was all green. Okay, yes, we did that one.
See, Mama, it says Howl's Moving Castle, My Neighbor. It's all
the sailboat from Collins on deck. Oh, you're asking which one's tomorrow. Terry wants the sailboat. I think, were you getting that, Cheryl? Uh-oh, got home. Did I miss anything? New releases? Crowns. We released the new crowns. We will design it this month. Maybe we will design it this month, maybe out in June. Please, please. We can do what? Yeah, so she's not going to be here long because she leaves that next Wednesday, I believe, on the next retreat down in Texas. So she doesn't have much time. So we'll see what we can get done and or what time I have to do when she leaves, what I can do. So we'll see. But I was going through emails when I got back, and we got the Starlink bill because we're billed like the 5th of each month. And of course, so we were gone from the 30th through the 5th. And then she was here till Wednesday. So I was going through Tuesday, and I was going through all the emails. Y'all, we pay an outrageous amount for Starlink, in my opinion. It's $250 a month, and if we use that up, we have to pay over. So it can be anywhere from $250 to $285, maybe $295. I don't like it, but it's what I do. That's the only way I can have this internet here. I'm giving you sometimes by color out of place. Then we can hook up and Cheryl next. It's absolutely massive. Dang it, over 90 colors. Yes, I'd love to work on Golden Lotus over the summer. Golden Lotus. Okay. Maybe I can come Thursday night after work so we have that day. Well, that day, I have an appointment on the 22nd. I have an appointment that evening on the 22nd. If you meant that Friday, that might work, but we wouldn't have Thursday. Okay. Starlink is as best as I can get where I am right now, Angelina, until and unless they hook us. They have the high-speed internet going down at the road, but until unless they hook me a half mile up down there, this is my choice. Here's the problem. When I was here 2 weeks ago, I had to turn on priority internet. When we run out of the internet stuff with Starlink, it slows down some. We still have it, but it slows down. So I have to turn on priority internet for my last live. My last live, if you'll recall, J. Paul was over at Tall Oaks working. Guess what? The priority internet was never turned off until this week when you saw it. So my $250 to $295 monthly bill, which I don't like, I was invoiced for $914 because the priority internet was left on from that live until this. You need to run Teemaw. Good to have you, Tammy. Thank you. Yes, I know, Angelina. I was flabbergasted, beside myself, disgusted with myself. I couldn't believe it. So I wrote them a letter. Can you please explain what happened? They told me what happened. I'm like, oh my gosh, I've never done this. I had no idea. Is there anything you can do for me? So right now we're just waiting to hear if there's anything that they are willing to give me a break on or not. So we'll see. But it's horrible. So that was horrible. Anyway, sometimes in this kitchen cats are going to be sold out in 30 seconds. What? Sometimes, what sometimes, Eve? And do y'all understand the cats? Are you the cat person? I need to understand the cats because I don't.
What?
Caitlin did not understand the cats.
What cats, Mama?
They're kitchen cats. Got more coming for a big DAC release at end of the month. Okay. What is here? This cats. What do you think of this?
Oh, that's two cats trying to get a fish.
What do you think of it? I know it's for diamond painting.
It's cute.
So there's the guppy fish. What do y'all think of that? So that one has 850. The cats don't have that many. Deborah Malcolm. I thought this one could be popular, but I go by the likes, and the likes it only is 500, and the Peggy Collins is 400. The Dragon's 400. So I don't know. There wasn't as many likes this time. So I don't know what'll be done. Sorry with the Starlink made me think of that. Yes. I have AT&T and they wanted me to pay $80 and I thought that was high. So I called and got it lowered to 40. Well, good for you, Lisa. I don't know if they'll work with me. We'll see. Did anyone hear about the nasal spacecraft hitting Earth tonight? We want to place bets on where the impact will be. What are you talking about? Does anybody know what you're talking about? Lee's going to get poison ivy. Where are you going? Are you going in the woods? There's stuff you can take for that you just need to wear long sleeves and stuff. Don't go. How do you plan on getting poison ivy? I liked the guppy until I saw the unboxing. Just something about it. So wait, you didn't like it after you saw the unboxing, Kayleen? So you're not going to get it special from Russia, not NASA. What are they saying, Jerry? Hear about the spacecraft hitting the Earth tonight. They're going to hit the Earth. Oh, there's a new release called Poison Ivy, he says. And you wanted it? I pay $185 for net and TV a month from Spectrum. Okay. Oh, you're not going to get it, Kayleen. I got it. Yet, yes, it was in orbit like 53 years, and they do not know where it will fall. It's anime. What's anime?
Which one?
Oh, gosh. We got a lot of conversations going on here. This is anime?
What? Which one?
That she says this guppy is anime.
Oh, yeah.
Is that what? That's anime?
Yeah.
Is that what you're saying, Kate? That's anime? And this is this. I ain't showing that to Charity. I ain't showing that to Charity at all. That's Inez Guerrero there. We will not design that one. Gotcha. Oh, a 53-year-old Soviet spacecraft. Jerry, have you heard? A 53-year-old Soviet spacecraft is going to be crashing. $230 a month. Well, maybe the $250 ain't bad, but ain't not the $914 is horrendous.
It could be.
That's what he said. They're waiting to see where it falls. The AI. Oh, is that what she meant? AI? Okay. I guess that's what she meant. AI. Okay. And instead of anime. Gotcha. Look up Cosmos 482 with a K. Cosmos 482. Look that up and that should be it. Okay. Thanks, Angelina. Well, what does that mean? Does it mean it could hit any one of us? if they don't know where it's going to hit, does that, or will it be burned up before it comes down? What does it mean? Poison
Depends on if it's
ivy's
fireproof.
rendering looks not right in the bottom right.
Mama. Mama.
Okay. If you say so. They said it's across 6 continents. What does that mean? Like it, I don't know. I'm going to have to look this up because I don't understand all the things you're saying. But we do need to do a drawing, folks. I think we're done. I think I've got caught up on everything. We'll see if we can't get you on next week, Marion. I got a few other people too. And I need to look up Marion, see why I can't see her. I love the bracelets from Anna and Brenda. Charity, I haven't even shown you the bracelets. Get that bag out right there and look in there, and you're going to see all them bracelets we got. You are not going to believe it.
Oh, what's this? There's a bomb.
I sent samples to China, paid $55 to send samples to China, and UPS is making them pay $357 to get them out of customs. So that was not good. Not good at all. So I've learned a lesson that way. I've learned a lot of lessons. Charity, she says you're beautiful. So Matt, Teemaw's hurting enough. What? What did Matt say? My guess, Teemaw's big toe. Uh-oh. What?
Bracelet?
It was supposed to be, oh, that's where it's going to land. It's supposed to land on another planet. So pretty sturdy, but they don't know for sure. That was what the last 50 years in space has done. Oh.
Mama, look what I got done.
Oh, I have these little squishmallow builder bricks that Charity put together for me, but they're squishy builder bricks. Look at the bracelets here. Yes, look at those. Yes, look, I got this one.
Oh, pretty.
I know it. And look at this. Anna made me this one.
Oh, it's so pretty.
I know. I love them. I wear them all weekend. I love them. Howdy, Vilma. You got here just in time to hashtag Kim because Kim was the first one in. And we're going to do a giveaway. We're going to do a Mother's Day butterflies, release papers from Crafts with Crashley, a color pencil heart thing because everybody needs one, and a $15 coupon code. Okay. Kayleen says she loves you. You are a beautiful soul, which we know we are. Amelia, hashtag Kim. If you're coming in, I'm going to, I can't share the screen. So Charity,
yeah,
you're going to have to be one of my witnesses.
Okay.
On this.
They're very
Why
pretty.
can't I share the screen? What did he say to do? He says, okay, we're going to try browser. It didn't work, right, Jerry? Just go ahead and do the drawing this away. Yeah, hashtag Kim, 133 entries. So go ahead and enter now if you haven't yet, hashtag Kim. And we're going to do a drawing because unfortunately the screen share didn't work tonight. But Charity's sitting here to keep me honest, and I'm going to do a video, and we're going to do it now, right, Charity?
Yeah.
Okay, so here we go. Hashtag Kim. Charity, go grab a chicken. I bet you couldn't grab one of them chicks, couldn't you?
I could.
You sure the mama duck won't get you?
I'm fine. I can grab the baby chick.
I don't know. Should we disturb him at night at all?
Yeah.
I didn't tell him about that. We have to tell him about that. I have to, y'all remind me to tell y'all about the duck. Okay, here we go. I'm going to start recording and we're going to draw. Ooh, look at all those names. I bet there's other people they're going, ooh, if it's my name, I don't know. There went John and Nancy's and Sheldon and Thoraya and Amelia and, oh, Corinna Gapch. Gapch? Like latch. Gatch. I don't know, but Corinna, here you are. You're the winner, and we'll show you your name. Maybe it's Karina. I don't know, but I will show you.
Karina?
Oh, maybe I should just show. I took a video. Why do I take a video? Let me just take a photo. There you go. That's who won, and we will show you who won right there. No, let them sleep. She don't need to see no chick. Shut up, Kerwin. No one asked you. There you go. Karina G, you won. You did not tell me about the duck. That's what I need to talk about. Yes, Crashley, you won't believe this. Karina, congratulations. You are the winner of tonight's $15 giveaway with the Mother's Day Butterflies release papers from Crafts with Crashley. Send me and email at dpwithsparklers@gmail.com. So let me explain to y'all this picture before I go, because it is absolutely adorable. So Serenity told me that she was missing one of her little black ducks, those little call ducks that she raised by hand a year ago, if you remember. I asked me, and I matter, says Kerwin. And she was missing it because she lets the birds out during the day and they go up on their own at night. And we can't keep count of them all, but she does the ducks because there's only a few of them. And she says, Mom, I've been missing the black one. And a few weeks ago when I was sitting on the deck, it was in the morning. She doesn't like opening the gate to let the birds out until noon so that they can hopefully lay most of their eggs inside the pen where she can gather them. So we try to do that. Well, I was sitting out before noon one morning and a little black duck came walking up. Now that was at least 3 weeks ago. I said, Serenity, one of your ducks was left out overnight and you're so lucky she made it. Just make sure she goes up tonight. Anyway, I don't know what happened to that, but she said she thinks that little black duck is missing. And I was so upset. I hate when any of the animals get hurt or go missing. Well, Gideon was sitting out front for a break and he heard some chirping under our front hedges. So we have these bushes out there. I don't know if I have a picture to show you the big picture of these bushes, but he saw something peeking out from under these hedge bushes. And he said, oh my gosh, it's a chick. So he ran in and showed Serenity, and Serenity ran back out there. And that was the picture on tonight's live, is that little duck. Now you got to remember, these are call ducks. So they're only about this big. They're not a big duck. They're the little ducks, the little ones. She was sitting under those hedge bushes on a nest and had hatched 2 chickens. So when the birds were out, somebody had started laying eggs there under there. And obviously, and her to hatch them, she had to be sitting on them for 3 weeks. So there's 2 baby chicks under there. They are still there currently. We watch them every day. She didn't know what to do because she has 7 more eggs she's laying on. And those are duck eggs. Serenity thinks they're duck eggs. And duck eggs take 28 days to hatch. And she heard them pecking tonight. So by tomorrow morning, Charity, we should have some ducklings out there. And by next week, Mama Duck should not only have 2 baby chicks, but she should have some baby ducklings. We're hoping they all hatch, but we'll see what kind of crossbreeding you got going on. But it's so sweet that this little duck, when Serenity goes in there and takes them out because she went to make sure they're okay, and she gets out these 2 chicks, that Mama Duck goes nuts, and she follows her all the way out, and she just goes crazy when those little chicks go out. So talk about a super happy Mother's Day, she says. So, oh, that's true. So there should be little ducklings to show next week along with the chicks, but I'm trying not to get her to disturb very much. Oh, you made me the Bigfoot. This is the main reason I bought this.
Hey, Mama.
Is that squishy tummy.
Mother,
Yes.
do you want me to go get them?
A chick-a-duck, Kayleen. No, not tonight. I don't want her to do it.
Okay.
Proof it takes a village, right? I'm confused. How can she have chickens and ducks? Well, apparently the chickens and ducks were laying eggs in this clutch out here when they were let out during the day. And maybe some of those eggs are hers, and that's how she knew about it. But apparently chickens found that too. So she's just sitting on all the eggs, and 2 chicks come out, and chicks come out a week before ducks. So hopefully this weekend, because we found those on Monday, we found them Monday. So I think it was either Monday or Tuesday. I can't remember if we found them the day you left or the day before, Cheryl. We found them on Monday or Tuesday. And the baby duck eggs take 28 days. Watch one be a swan.
They can't lay
We
eggs
do have
yet.
geese, but they're too young. They were born March 4th. So they're just 2 months old. I suppose eggs look like eggs. They're just sister wives. You're right. So she's hatching them. She didn't lay them. Yes, she hatched them. Duck, duck, goose. Right, Eve? That's right. Sister wives. I thought Jenny would like that. So Anyway, we'll be able to hopefully finish that story next week. I really want him to get hatched because I want her to be put up at night. I really do not like her being out of the pen at night because anything can get her. And I've been worried about those chicks all week and I don't like it. I don't like worrying about them and I want them to be safe. And then once they hatch, Serenity Mike can move them. But I'm worried about them and I want them to be okay. So I hope they have them and everything's all right. I forgot to email you my win 2 weeks ago. Yes, do that. Please do that tomorrow. I still haven't remembered to email you about the sliverettes. dpwithsparklers@gmail.com. What's the blue circle above your closet, Teemaw? Oh, go turn that.
What?
Go turn that.
The blue circle?
Yeah, yeah. It's something my grandchildren gave me. My son and grandchildren gave me for a birthday gift last year. Look at it. It's one of those things that's supposed to hang outside and spin around in the wind. They're beautiful. But I don't want it outside because I don't want it to get hurt. So I just put it there. Looks like a swan or a dinosaur. Yeah, I know, Kayleen, right? Wait until she tries to teach those chickens to swim. Yeah, that could be a problem. and they must not speak her language too well. I don't know. They don't listen to her too much because when they go out, they don't seem to go back to her as well as they should. But I say that, but yet they're staying in there pretty good. It's just when the girls take them out that the mama goes crazy. Anyway, yeah, it is cool. I like it. But anyway, that's our week. That's our adventure. That was our retreat overview. And it was very generous. It was a lot of gifts. It definitely was not a no frills at all. It wasn't even low frills this time. A lot of free. We each got 3 free diamond paintings. We got 2 Francesca's diamond paintings and another one. Oh, the retreat one. The retreat diamond painting and 2 Francesca's. So Francesca is a friend of Mindy's up there in Michigan. And so when she went out of business, she donated 2 canvases for 44 canvases each of 2 kinds. So anyway, we did. So we had a good time. I'm glad I went. I hope to be having ours up and running in the next few months, and we'll see. I know a lot of people are already booked and they already have plans, but maybe there'll be a few people that can just up and come. Here is what our current plan is. We talked about on the way home. Our current plan, Crash, and this includes you, is I think to work the kinks out of our place, what we plan on doing is sending out invites for the first time, maybe the second time. And that way, because we don't know how to work out the food yet. These children just don't listen. They must take after their father, right, Kayleen? Thanks, Eve. I'm so glad you came and I loved your picture with this giant squishmallow. But, what was I saying, Charity?
About the going in with food.
Oh, yes. So we're thinking about sending invites out to folks that have been to other retreats and that can help evaluate us and tell us what we can do to improve this one. Say, okay, the beds feel good, but maybe you need toppers, or maybe you need, I don't know, the food stuff. So that's our plan. Good to see you, Kim. And so Crash, that is one of the things that we're probably going to ask y'all, see if y'all could do. So we gotta see when we can do this. And she lives close and that kind of a thing. It's a test run or a dry run, or what do you call a soft opening? So we can test the kinks and with people who have been craft retreat goers and tell us, okay, you need to do this or that, or have this or do, that. We got to work out the kinks. So that was our thought process that we decided that we might do first. Because we don't know what to do about the food yet. We don't know. We've never slept in the house. We don't know what the sounds are like. We don't know what the bathrooms are like. We don't know how the showers work. And so we need to get all these things and see how they're all working together. So that's our first plan to have a, huh? You'll sleep. Anyway, so we got to do some testing out, and that's what we're going to want some folks to give us some feedback, critical feedback. Anyway, Brenda, It was so good to kind of meet you a little bit. You and Brittany do a great job with these bracelets. And now, oh, Charity's got them all on now. Charity's got all the bracelets on now. So I'll have to show all the girls and see what they think. But anyway, I appreciate y'all again for showing up. I've missed y'all. I appreciate y'all for putting up with me this long. That's why I didn't even have a talk with Teemaw tonight, because I knew I had so much to show y'all tonight. But again, I am grateful for you guys. And I appreciate being here. So remember to shine bright and don't let anybody dull your sparkle, folks. Love y'all. Y'all have a great weekend. Bye now. And happy Mother's Day to everyone who is a mother of any kind. Bye, y'all.